This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw gang, the love is abstract, but the vision's clear. The Don Dot of hair dye, cock lamping in Brockhampton. The Midwest is mid, so the kid went west. Call him Joseph Smith because he's Utah's daddy. The American boyfriend, the Givenchy general, the stylist going Super Saiyan, the art direction admirable. Fuck school because every day a holiday. Your favorite boy band's favorite boy. Pockets full, but he stay broke. Maestro of the merch booth, the KTT MVP, the godly fits going Saint Lunatics, designer and art director, Nick Holiday. Nick, how are you?
I'm great.
Yeah?
You know, I was like, what is he gonna say? Because I've listened.
Everything.
Thank you so much, by the way.
No, I was on my run this morning and I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna say in the beginning thing? I'm like, I have no idea.
Well, that's the beauty, dude. We don't even know until 5 minutes before we show up.
Yeah, nothing's written down.
Yeah, these laptops are completely for show, dude.
I'm like fucking Wayne with the intro, bro.
Off the dome, little lighter flick, yeah. Nick, thank you so much for hosting us here at the beautiful Mercer Hotel. We're on Kanye's Wi-Fi right now. I've never been in a room here. So this is a first.
Smells like broken here.
No, it actually, I was gonna say it actually smells quite delicious.
Smells great.
Thank you.
You made this home. You made this room like a bit of your home. Almost.
Yeah.
We got Shrek on the fucking plasma.
Yep.
On the telly.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh wait, there's not music playing?
There
is
is music
Can
playing.
we handle
got
the
some
Apex Twin,
vibes?
Crystal Castle.
Can we lower
yeah.
the Apex Twin and Crystal Castles?
You can clear that.
You got the jade roller in the bathroom, doing your gua sha every morning. I
You know
see
what?
you.
I saw
I
some
just
shopping
started
bags too.
There are some bags.
And some flow
Some flow.
from Marnie.
Free gear.
No,
Marnie.
we bought that.
Oh,
Damn.
Marnie, where is the
A real
flow?
patron of the arts.
You know,
Real patron of the mohair.
we love Marnie, actually.
We
we
love
fuck
Marnie
Marnie
too. Shout out Chungays, the
Mm.
fucking boy. Nick,
Put Nick on flow.
the first thing we want to do is a little fit check where you are going to walk us and the audience at home through the totality of your fit today. The choice for you, sir, is you can start top down or bottom up.
Oh, bottom up for sure.
Yeah.
Boom, nailed it.
All right.
What do we got on the feet here? Stompers.
On the toes, it's just some little like Balenciaga boot thing.
They look like they've got a lot of wear.
They've
broken in very nicely.
I love these because like they came a little distressed already, but I've been wearing them every day for like the past 3 months.
Are they comfortable?
No, but you get used to it.
How heavy are they? You must be.
Yeah,
No,
they
no,
look
no.
like
Wearing
ankle
ankle
weights.
weights.
No, walking around here in these has been like hell.
That's exercise in
But
and
I'm
of
like
itself.
now I'm like
It's an LA boot. It's not a New York boot. You know?
exactly. It's a nighttime.
They're gonna look really good with your new throwing fit shorts in the gym, dude.
Oh my god, like super tight.
Yeah, dude,
tight,
choked
insanely
like a
tight.
fucking
high-
school
okay.
shooter, dude.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Those are big fucking.
What is that model called? I've seen them like on a lot of
The
people.
striker.
The striker.
It looks like the Batman
course.
boot.
Literally.
legit.
I am the Batman.
I am vengeance.
Little
What kind of socks are we working in those?
holiday.
Oh, of
You know?
course. I see
wear
that.
clean holiday socks every day.
Do you throw them away after you wear them Fat Joe style, or
100%.
yeah,
Every
pays the cost to be
Well, you
the
know what
boss?
sucks about these boots? So this is the one issue I have is like the inside for some reason it always rubs off on the socks. Like,
Oh, so they get
these
cooked.
white socks are just
Still.
like yeah.
They
Every day.
bleed.
Usually
Yeah.
that like goes away after you've like really
That's what
worn
I-
them in or worn the leather
Every
in.
day it surprises me. Like at night when I'm looking, I'm like,
Like,
tonight's the night. Like I'm taking my
It's a little
boots off.
holiday
Gross,
Balenciaga
dude,
tie dye.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa, they're just dying these socks
Before
for
you
free.
hit the fucking dinner party, you got to ask about the shoes on or off policy because you might need to carry a pair of Lucy socks.
I
in
know,
your
literally,
fucking
I need to
back
keep it in
pocket,
the
dude.
back. I'd be super embarrassed. Just like, why are your socks like white? and black?
You're not like that filthy of a guy. What's
Yeah,
going on
you
here,
look
dude?
pretty clean.
Yeah, right.
You just don't take care of your feet.
Your socks are disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
your
man,
socks
dogs are
get out.
barking.
Get out.
And then the jeans, sir.
The jeans are these baggy Balenciaga.
Oh, with the little waistband situation.
Yeah, so that's kind of my
I
favorite
think
thing.
I saw them on your gram, and I assumed it was a belt, but that's like
That-
built into the jean.
That's actually my favorite thing about it. It's just like it looks like the Calvin waistband,
Right,
You know?
yeah.
So it's like if I wear this with like more of a crop tee.
Sure,
Do you buy your jeans oversized?
This is the first time I've worn baggy jeans in a minute.
they look good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like you have like the look from the waist down.
They're actually Kevin's jeans.
Oh, really?
We bought them last year, and then I was going through our closet, and I was
Do
just
you
like,
and Kevin Abstract, do you swap
Yeah, is it
Oh,
shares?
wardrobes like that?
Yes.
Like sharesies?
oh my god, yeah,
That's
That's
got to
awesome.
be
It's
like an
amazing.
ultimate perk,
it's
dude.
so fun.
So you, as soon as you guys started dating, you immediately doubled the size of your closet.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, I've like prior to us dating, like I am his stylist
Right,
as well. So it's like I've always
It was already a
loved-
two-way street.
Yeah. So it's like we just share all of our shit.
Is there anything he wears that you fucking don't like?
No.
Come on.
Wink, wink.
One thing.
I'm like,
Well, because I guess you're involved then. You'd only be criticizing
I
yourself,
know.
right?
No, he's actually like one of my favorite. Like I know it's biased, of course, but like I
You don't say.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I love the way he dresses.
We're gonna get to
Yes.
kind of his place in like the celebrity well dressed pantheon.
The Mount Rushmore, if you
Yeah.
will, and some new carvings that are going on the monument. Moving on up, what do we got up top?
So we got this little palace vest.
I saw the palace bag in the bathroom. That's a new cop. Is that a?
I got it today. I got it.
I love a little
sweater
Fair
vest.
Isle action.
Yeah. It's really nice. I like never have worn like bright colors like this before.
Really?
You let the
Because
hair
your
do the-
hair
you let the
is
hair do
fucking
the talking.
nuclear.
I've been on the fucking. I fucked up and I got like trapped in like wearing the all black shit. 'Cause
Okay.
and I was like in that
Like Balenciaga and Givenchy.
literally.
Yeah.
So ironically, it took a trip to New York
Yeah.
to add some color to your wardrobe.
Wow, when you
and
look at that-
like the sun coming out and like the
Right,
weather
man.
getting nice.
Hope
I'm
You
like,
do look very
eternal.
picturesque right now.
I'm bringing
Like we need an
spring in.
oil painting of this whole a king in repose, you know.
A monarch.
And what's
It's
the
actually a
the
cool
T?
too.
Oh, here we go. Oh wow, you're doubled. Oh, the Elton John
John
collab.
T.
Hell yeah. Is Palace underrated right now? In
Yes.
your opinion? Yeah.
Yes. That is like,
I feel
Yeah.
like people aren't
I'm-
checking for it, but like they're putting out heaters.
bro, it's my favorite brand.
Really? You would say
Yeah.
that for not with holiday notwithstanding.
Right.
Not
right.
Balenciaga? It's Palace right now?
You're a Balenciaga boy. Dog.
Okay, like, yeah, no, you're right. Okay, I love Balenciaga, and that's been my favorite like source of inspiration since like 2017.
Damn.
But like, what's really fascinating me right now is Palace. I'm just like so into it.
How tempted were you by the fact that the Balenciaga store is literally across the street?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm already. That's like I've been there every day. Since
How much
we
have you spent? How much have you spent in that store since you got to New York?
landed. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
What-
That
I mean,
seems
what's
like
nothing
him
crazy?
avoiding the question.
Yeah, no, I think I've only bought like a hoodie and a couple shirts.
Okay.
Which
So
is-
$5,000.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. No, I think I spent. It was like $1,500, which is like ridiculous.
Light work.
It's-
Light work.
No, that's a lot of money to
That's
spend
a
on
lot of
clothes. That's wild.
When you travel, do you bring like an empty suitcase to fill up with purchases, or
we say it every time that we're gonna do it, and we never do, and we just end up having to like buy another suitcase.
buy another suitcase?
when we're out here.
Damn, Balenciaga, you got to start making some fucking suitcases.
I know
too.
we usually we ship our stuff back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll like
That must
leave,
be nice.
and then like they'll ship it home for us, so we don't have to like
Right,
travel.
right,
But
right.
I
This,
also,
is VIP clientele shit. This is not,
no,
it's not a world
100%.
we're familiar
This is how
with.
the other half lives, ladies and gentlemen.
I always fly with like way too many jackets though.
Okay.
Like that's kind of my issue. Is like I think in the closet there's like 6 jackets.
How many days are you here?
We were only planning to be here for 3. Like,
Okay.
I
but then if you extend the trip, you don't want to outfit repeat, especially
Yeah,
in Soho
but
with
then
all
it's
these
funny
eyes on
because
you.
like I get to wherever we're at and I wear the same thing every day.
Right.
So
also, like, you don't
I
get to
think
wear
it's,
these.
like,
You don't get to wear these jackets in LA.
no, well, like,
or do you and you just sweat through it?
that?
Yeah.
See, I think it's a comfort thing. Like I think when I fly and I'm wearing like 3 layers, I get like calm.
Okay.
I'm
like
okay.
a weighted blanket,
Yeah.
literally.
Literally.
Yeah.
And like I don't worry about because like I don't know why, but like the blankets on the plane sometimes
They're just
freak me
trash.
out a little bit.
Oh, they're garbage, dude.
They
It's
just
like
freak
They're
me out.
bed bug fucking
Yeah.
rat.
like chamois you would use to like clean your fucking
yeah,
dishes, dude.
like it just kind of scares me. So it's like I'll do like bunch of jackets,
Right,
and I'm,
right,
like,
right.
bundled up.
I
I'm
can
like, okay.
respect that.
You can-
You want to. It's a little
you can
creature
scrunch one up,
comfort.
have a pillow.
Literally,
you know?
take one off, just put it. Then I feel cool walking through the airport too. I'm like, no one's looking at me.
Just
But
wear it up.
If you're wearing 3 jackets in the
Yeah.
airport, people are probably
People are
looking
like,
at you.
what the
I
fuck
was
is
just
this
gonna
person
say.
doing?
If you take 90 minutes to take off your Balenciaga boots before going through security,
People are looking at those. Supposed to be. Is there a zipper or?
It's not hard to take off. They're super loose. You just.
I mean, we believe you don't have to actually pantomime it.
I'm
for
not
us.
taking these off.
let's talk about the jewels real
Oh,
quick.
bro, let's talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
the fucking chains.
The
Come
little
on.
chains. Yeah, there's a holiday chain. Kevin actually got me both of these.
Oh, really? Little gifts.
Yeah, just like
For special occasions, for
this was
releases.
this was for my birthday. The big gradient holiday chain.
Yeah.
This was a birthday one, and then this was. We took like a real vacation, and he was like, he got me
Nice,
this.
nice
and it
little
was
gift.
just, like,
When was the last
nice.
time you'd taken a vacation before that trip?
That was like one of the only times I think we really took a vacation.
Where'd
But
you
then
guys
we
go?
ended up working there too. Like we ended up shooting. We went to Ojai,
Okay.
or not Ojai. No,
so
no,
you
no,
drove
no.
to Ohio?
No, I'm like that's not where we went. We did go to Ojai. We went to Hawaii, and then we went to what's it called? What like Hanalei,
I don't know.
Hanalei Bay?
something like
Yeah,
that.
up north
I don't
there,
know.
yeah.
It was like a really like
It's nice.
I can respect working.
it was
on
a
vacation.
low key spot, and we went there, and we were there for like supposed to be there for a week, and then we extended, and we were
Yeah.
there for 2 weeks, and then on the 3rd week, I was like, oh, we
Bored?
should shoot the lookbook.
Oh,
out here.
right, exactly.
And so
Might as well take advantage of it.
like we flew Gunner out, and Gunner came and shot
Shout
the
out Gunner,
lookbook,
dude.
And
It was just his
Gunner.
birthday,
Happy birthday,
right?
Gunner.
Yeah, that's also why we're out
Fucking
here,
legend,
to
dude.
celebrate his birthday.
What do you think of Lucien?
Oh yeah, have you been before?
Yeah,
It's so overrated.
Yeah.
Don't try to pretend like
You don't go for the food. You go for the vibes.
I sit.
You don't go for the service either.
I
I'll
get
tell you that
confused
much.
when I'm there. I get confused. I'm like,
Why are there so many pictures on the wall?
yeah, I get confused because the waiters don't really seem like they enjoy being there.
Oh, they
And I'm like, why would you do this? to
They're on
yourself?
the OG Supreme model.
Yeah, I'm like, can I get a drink? They're like, I don't know. Can you? I'm
Yeah.
don't
Fuck you.
They're just like holding the menus.
It is
Can I
old-
get a menu? They're just
Yeah.
like holding
It is old Supreme vibes.
Yeah.
I believe our guest
Like,
that we
fuck
had
you,
on recently
fuck you
said
for having the privilege.
the customer
of eating
is
here.
always wrong.
I think I've only had their food once, and it was pretty cool.
It's a vibe spot.
It's a vibe spot.
Half of the places in New York are that where it's like
not half,
you're not.
but Balthazar down here.
Yeah, or like at least a lot of those iconic institutions.
That's
right?
like I feel like Lucien is just like the ultimate vibe spot.
yeah,
That's just where people like think it's like the
yeah. You go to like who are you going to see and who's going to see you.
yeah exactly.
Did you see anyone cool
besides
besides the
everyone
people you're with? Besides the party?
We got there pretty late. I mean, everyone. I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's talk about this ring.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a Balenciaga ring.
Oh shit!
It's from 2017, and there used to be a ruby inside.
What happened to it?
Lost
Fell
the
out
gem?
one day.
Damn.
It just popped out.
You gonna get it replaced, or you like it as
Nah,
like
this
it,
happened
as
like
is?
years ago when it fell out, and I was like,
I think it's even
I'm keeping it.
more of a flex now. Where
I know.
it's
I feel
like-
unique with it. I feel like, oh,
That's
this
what happened to my ring when we were in LA.
Except you ditched yours. You're not cool enough like Nick to just rock it as is.
Well, it's yeah.
You wait. You don't have the thing fell out.
This was I replaced it with this one, or the homie at Maiden Name was kind enough to just give me this one because he felt bad. But the tiger's
a loner.
tiger's eye fell out.
Damn.
It wasn't a ruby. It was I'm on some fucking
gonna say.
I don't think it was like a real ruby,
real precious
It's like,
gem?
It's like play
a
jewelry,
red diamond.
Yeah, some shit.
Costume jewelry, as they say.
That's it.
Mhm.
I call it a ruby because that's way easier than me
Yeah.
being like,
And it sounds cooler to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, I fucking lost a ruby. Chargers to the game, dog.
yeah.
Nick,
Whatever.
What are the panties?
Oh yeah.
The undies.
Yes,
The
sir.
undies. I think I'm doing. Oh, I'm wearing my favorite pair of Calvins right now.
Are you Calvin's like every day?
I love Calvin.
Yeah.
What type of underwear?
Oh, I'm a briefman.
Oh wow. Not
those, like,
boxer
really short?
briefs. Not
Yeah.
boxer, but like the bikini style briefs.
Oh wait, no. Then I'm
Boxer
briefs.
briefs.
Boxer briefs, I think.
Which is still in the brief family, right?
boxer
100%
briefs go
it's in the
to your
name.
Thigh. I think
Briefman.
boxer
Yeah.
briefs
exactly.
go. Briefs are just shorter than boxer briefs. That's what the difference is.
Yeah, I don't
think.
like I don't like the speedo looking undies.
Right.
Those
Well, if a
whities.
pair of
tidy
boxers
whities, that's
fucked
it.
a pair of briefs, the love child would be boxer briefs.
Boxer
So
briefs.
you're right. You're fucking straddling the line.
I like boxer briefs a lot. Then.
And what are we sipping on today?
Yeah. Okay, you want to shout out the fucking
Yeah,
energy drink?
Celsius. If you're listening, just send
Yo,
boxes of
cases.
Celsius.
Yeah, send
Cases.
cases. Send them to Nick. Also send it to us. You can also just sponsor the podcast in an official capacity.
Hey!
What is this? Is this just
Little water.
little Saratoga since 1872?
Never heard of it.
Some old-ass
before,
water.
But
So during the Civil War, someone was like, "Yo,
it's a nice blue though.
we need
huh?
to get." Yeah, it really is.
It's like a
beautiful.
interesting. It's calming.
Goes well with the hair.
What is so this dye job that you have going on, and the audience at home will see this in the promo pic. But would you have a color? Like, what do you call that?
Meltdown?
Meltdown.
Yeah,
How often are you dyeing your hair?
I dye it whenever. Honestly, we kind of do it on like when there's a big event coming up for us or something.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm kind of like,
Get a fresh dye job.
yeah, because like I don't really upkeep it at all. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna let this like fade to like light pink.
Sure.
And like let my roots grow out. But then like say there's something cool coming up or like a concert or somewhere where
A
like
red carpet, etc.
yeah the casual red carpets we always go.
And
Yeah.
do you do it yourself, or you have a dyesman?
Our guy Danny Moon,
Okay.
he does it and he's like super talented. He's in LA.
You like so would you like fly him to New York to like do your?
No, we did this in Paris. It just looks super fresh because I don't know why this one.
So he's Paris based, or he was?
he LA based, but he was also in
Gotcha.
Paris when we were there. So it was like
Mm.
I just texted him.
Would you ever do the eyebrows?
I think about it all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Never pulled the trigger.
Nah.
Would you ever
I'm
do your pubes?
They same color.
Yeah, 'cause the curtain match the carpet drapes. Oh, my man's having he's a meltdown upstairs and a meltdown down below as well.
Imagine.
Two nuclear reactors just going for it, dude.
Chernobyl in the crotch.
Yeah.
My underwear is fully stained. Just like a pink color.
It's like
Balenciaga
your
stained
socks.
socks.
Yeah.
And the fucking.
I look
pube stained
disgusting
undies.
under all these cool clothes.
There's one thing we can say for sure about Nick. He is a filthy boy. I believe that is a complete fit check and drink check. Thank you, Nick. Let's get into the show.
Let's get into the meat and
Yeah.
potatoes, Nick. Are you ready?
The meat and potatoes.
Mhm.
First question is: so your brand Holiday has been around for a few years now, but seems to be like kind of coming into its own and hitting its stride. What is the secret sauce behind your creative process? Behind like where you're at right now?
Yeah.
What's the differentiating factor?
I feel like lately I've just been super into like collaboration and like trusting other people.
The
honestly.
team.
Yeah, like building the team.
Like Jackson
out.
over
Yeah,
here.
like our boy
Literally,
Jackson
like,
in the cut right now
having
playing
Jackson
on his phone.
here, like
Who's very sad that Shrek is now over, by the way.
yeah, we're gonna put it on number 2.
Shrek
It's
2?
okay.
All right. Shrek 2 is the superior Shrek.
I got you, Jackson. You're good, bud.
Jackson is your head graphic designer.
Yes.
So you have a great team behind you.
Yeah.
Or a small team?
No, it's a pretty big team.
How many people are you employing?
Like
Holiday
design team, it's like 15 people.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you got a fucking whole
No, I love
army, an
working
armada.
with people. We make so much shit. And
Right.
It's just like
Was it hard to trust everyone and kind of give up
Yeah.
control?
that's kind of like the hardest thing is like finding the people where I'm like, oh, like I will let you, like do your thing with Holiday,
But now, do you think that you giving up control or day-to-day control is the reason why it's like kind of on even more so the come up?
I think honestly, like it's not even me giving up control. It just means taking more control and being like, no, this is like my thing, and I'm gonna tell you that
Ownership.
this is your like
Right.
your job is to be like the graphic designer.
Know your role.
Your job is this, but do it the best way you
Yeah.
can.
Shut your mouth and know your
How
role.
do
as
you-
Dwayne The Rock Johnson once said.
How do you find people and what is the hiring process?
I mean, I find people on Instagram all
Sure.
the time. I'm always
Is
like,
that how you guys linked?
that is how we link. yeah.
Instagram is like the portfolio for
Yeah,
whether you're a designer with
literally.
a brand or a graphic designer.
Instagram is not only the best dating app in the world,
Facts.
it's also the best job marketplace in the world.
Facts. No, I use Instagram and then
You're either going to get your dick sucked or you're going to get some fucking money.
or
One of
some
the two.
combination of
Yeah.
both.
Log on.
Yeah.
That's why my screen time is 24
Yeah.
hours.
I love using Instagram, and then honestly, whenever I do pop-up shops, like
Oh, shit.
I love when people come in and they're like, "Oh, I'm this," and then like after that, I've like hired people.
That's like
So
the-
should kids
the-
come up to you and like kind
Yeah.
of shoot their shot?
I would love that. Yeah, I'm always super like. It's worked before too. Like some kids have shown me some really really cool shit and just been like this.
That's
is
like the
fire.
designer equivalent of like a rapper leaving the stew and like Big Sean wants to spit a bar or give you his
Yeah.
mixtape or something.
Sometimes it's tough though, because like I'll see something and like not be in the right headspace, so I don't really see like the
Sure.
beauty in something, which is like why I'm always open minded, because I'm like I don't want to miss out.
Right. You never know who's gonna
Just
are
to be the
approach.
next best designer.
We are in New York though, so to be a bit cynical, like what percentage of the stuff do you see is like, are you just like, this is not worth my time? Like this is, this is, in other words, this is trash.
Oh, like designs.
Yeah, like because kids can come up to you and be great, but if they don't have what it takes, like they got to kind of have that
Don't quit your day
self-awareness.
I
job,
feel like-
sweetheart.
I feel like we do. I mean, within like the inner workings of Holiday, it's like there's full collections like every week that get scrapped.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, no, like
Are you your own harshest critic?
yeah, I scrap collections like it's nothing. Like that's kind of like why Holiday is not even on this like crazy release schedule.
We were trying to figure it out. We're like, wait, does he only drop on
I do
holidays
only
or-
drop on
Yeah,
holidays,
yeah.
but it's spaced out like because it's every 3 months. Because sometimes I'm just like, no, like it's not.
There's
What's
also
next?
just so many fake like social media holidays too. where
It's
like
National Oreo
Dog
Day.
Yeah.
They all count, you know.
Yeah, they do.
St. Patrick's Day, we got anything dropping for that?
I was gonna do something, but we have something else planned. So it's like that's the other thing. Is like I plan one thing, and
Right.
then a great idea is like we we're gonna do green hoodies for St.
Sure.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
No brainer.
But
Yeah.
now I'm like, no,
Fuck that.
Yeah, no,
You're gonna dye your hair green for St. Patty's Day?
I'm not that Irish.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I'm patriotic. But,
Respect, dude.
What was like the oh shit moment you had when you really knew that like holiday, like you had something with it?
I mean, I think the biggest thing Holiday is like seen was like that NYLA hat.
Mhm.
Right.
That was like
Those went crazy.
those
Yeah.
went insane. And like seeing like
I
people.
think I saw that on Gunner originally first.
Yeah. Gunner was like Gunner and Kevin, both like the first two people to like wear that hat.
What do you think was so special about that it just resonated so hard versus like all the other stuff that
I think it just brought in. I think it just like was something that everyone knew.
it's
'cause,
by
like,
Coastal John for sure.
yeah, Like, I think like that year too was like everyone was either wearing like the black LA curved brim hat
Mhm.
or the New York one, and it was like I mean,
And it probably said Ame Leon Dor on the side.
yeah, or like MoMA, you
Right,
know?
right.
Like
Yeah,
one
absolutely.
of the two. But it's like I was literally sitting in at the time we didn't even have an office. I was in the garage, and I'm sitting in the garage and
like Steve Jobs, dude.
one, yeah, that's where exactly.
Steve Jobs
Nah,
were
so
fucking fitted.
I was sitting in there, and this one of my friends was next to me. He was wearing a New York hat. I like look at him, and there was one hat left for the collection, and I'm like, I need to make like the best hat. And like I look at his hat, and I start like making a bootleg New York hat, and like flipping it to say Holiday, because I'm like, that's the fun thing to do. But I have the New York logo on my screen, and then I'm like, this isn't working. This is trash. And then I'm like frustrated. Then one of my other friends walks in. He's wearing an LA hat, and so I just kind of like
Right.
scan the room
Had the
side to
eureka
side.
moment.
No, literally, and I'm in the middle of both of them. And
Sure.
I'm like, wait, boom, like just put both of the shits on a hat.
Cha-ching!
Yeah,
You guys have sex.
yeah.
it's funny.
We have
though,
this hat.
if people like were like, that's cool. Like no one at first was like, "Whoa!"
They didn't think you had a smacker on your hands.
So when did you
necessarily.
realize that the smacker was in your presence?
It wasn't until like they dropped. That's when it was like, because like no one said anything about it.
And the
prior.
reception was just off.
Yeah,
the charts.
like I was like, I had no idea people were gonna be like excited for it. I didn't know anything. I was just like, oh, like no one's talking about these hats. I posted them online, like whatever. And then when it dropped, somehow it just
Right. What's your reaction? What's like the initial reaction when a piece like that goes crazy, seemingly out of nowhere? Do you have to like humble yourself, or do you like lean into it? Like, what's the emotional process like?
I was super, super happy. Like I'm a very emotional person, and like I just get really happy, and I also get really overwhelmed. So,
Right.
like I get really frustrated, and like if something does really well, like usually that leads to me getting like very quiet and very sad.
It just creates more problems. As
Yeah,
much
like
as
I
it
get
creates
sad
success.
and I get like kind of worried, and like it just kind of like rubs me the wrong way a little bit. But I'm like ultimately then I'm like happy, because then I'm like, oh my God, like I made something that people are connecting with and people care enough to like spend their hard-earned money on. Like that's crazy.
What's been like the lowest moment you've had with Holiday?
Where to begin?
Yeah, I'm like every day. Just kidding. No,
Not every day's a holiday, dog.
yeah, literally. The lowest I had, actually, it was a really crazy time. I don't know what year this was. I think this is like 2018 or something like that. 2017. I don't know, but I was just running Holiday. Like Holiday was still very young, and I was just like not caring. You know, I was just like doing the shit. Like
Your heart wasn't in it.
I was like lying to myself, you know, in like a bunch of different ways. But like, I just like, I wasn't like waking up every day being like, how am I gonna make something? I was just like spending money on
You
like,
lost the stoke,
literally. I was just like,
as they say in Hanalei Bay.
bro, I was yeah. I was running.
Traditional saying.
I was just like basically dropping shit that was like not inspired for me. Like I wasn't happy with it. I felt bummed. And then like I think we did a drop, and this is when we still had our old logo. We did a drop, and like we didn't sell enough to like make production minimums.
Oh damn.
And I was like,
Fuck.
oh, I fucked up. And then it got worse, because I was like, okay, like the collection literally flopped. I have to refund to anyone that bought this because I can't make production.
Right, you can't even
minimums.
make it. Yeah.
So I have to give all this money back. And so I did that. And then like right after that, I'm like, all right, I need to go to like grocery store and like get something to eat. And I go and I'm like, use my personal card. And they're like, this card got declined. And I'm like, okay, let me check my bank account. $0. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to use the Holiday business card.
Right.
It's a business expense.
Boy needs to eat, regardless.
And then use
Ramen
that.
on the business card?
Yeah, come on. And then use that. And then they're like, this card got declined.
Damn.
And I was like,
Cut it up.
no, I was like, damn. And I checked that account, $0.
Wow.
So I had no
You were
money.
down and out, truly.
Yeah. And I was just like living in LA.
Look out, your car's getting fucking repossessed.
No, literally, that's what
Look
I
down, you're wearing a barrel and
I did
suspenders.
some dumbass shit. Like I got an apartment that was like too big, that was like ridiculous for no reason. I bought a car. that was,
Rockstar
like,
lifestyle might not make it.
and I almost didn't make it. You know,
Yeah.
like I was in LA and I'm like, bro, I fucked everything up.
You
like,
got lost in the sauce.
No, the thing is, my ego was probably just insane, because I wasn't even on some like Holiday wasn't even big. Like
Right.
it was just on some like underground shit, and Holiday's still not even that big, but it's like, I just fully felt like I ruined my whole life. I was like, oh my
Damn.
God, I have to drive
Was
all
there
the way back to St. Louis, and I'm
Right.
going back home.
when you moved out to LA, was there a part of you that was like, I need to become like a certain type of guy now that I'm out here? Was that like what possibly led to this moment? Or-
I think I've always wanted to be like a certain type of person,
Mhm.
you know? And I think living in St. Louis, there's a lot that can get in the way sometimes of like being who you really like truly are.
Of course.
And so it's like, I think LA, like, of course it has something to do with my personality now, but like the actual main thing is just like Brockhampton, like all
Right.
those guys, like being with them, you get on like a level of like being true to yourself.
Sure.
You mentioned how like the biggest hit you've had with the brand was the NY LA hat, and that came from like two of your friends. Like, is that where you get all your inspiration? Is it from like the Brockhampton collective
The people
and just
around
like
you.
being
Yeah.
around a bunch of people that are just trying to make creative stuff happen?
Yeah, no, I like most of my inspiration comes from like what I'm really into at the time, and like I take a lot of my own clothes and we send them to like production, and then we like remake it.
Sure.
And like I change it the way I want to see it, and like I'm super inspired by all my friends, and just like always ask them, like all like my best friend's Gunner, and
Right.
like he sees everything before it comes out, because like I'm like,
And that's who you're trying to impress, not necessarily like people online.
yeah,
or
like if
whatever.
me and my friends are all like, this is like the dope shit, and I see like my friends actually wearing it, that makes me super happy.
Right.
Do you
That's,
take
that's
Gunner's-
the cosign.
Do you take Gunner's feedback if he's like, this
Oh
isn't
my
really
God,
it?
yeah, big time. Big
How much
time.
shit does he scrap?
He's always like, bro, no logos,
Right,
nothing on
right.
the front. Like, keep it all blank. I'm like, I can't just sell like 5
Blanks.
different blank hoodies. Like, there needs to be something, bud. He's like, all right,
I'm
well,
not
just,
gilding, dog.
he's like, just make me the one-on-one. I'm like, okay, I got you. I can do that.
He wants the Kirkland signature drip.
He gets a lot of custom stuff.
On the flip side of getting feedback from like the homies, like, do you read the comments or like does hate get to you? Like, what's the process there in terms of like, you know, it not always being constructive, but like it's there and like you're gonna see it.
Yeah, I definitely see it. I pay attention like crazy. Like, I'm all like,
Does it get to you?
of course. Like, of course. I'm not, you know, it's like, I
hate
want to,
the comments.
I know
like,
there should be no comments.
It gets to me though, and like I feel two things because like I do all this because like I want to be loved, you know.
Sure.
Like that's why I make clothes because I want people
That's
to
an
love
honest
me.
thing to admit because like some people don't want to say that. Oh, it doesn't matter.
No, it matters.
If
Like
you're human, it
I'm
matters.
using Instagram and I'm like posting pictures of myself. You
Right.
know, like
you and me both. Brother.
I want it's just like I want people to love me. You know, I want people to be like, yo, this kid is dope. And so
Yeah.
like when I see hate, like obviously it makes me a little sad.
Sure.
You know, but like
But that same person that's leaving hate in the comments is probably coming up to you and be like, yo, man,
Yeah.
check out my fucking...
And
Yeah.
haters are fans too, right?
I mean, hate it's like I get bummed by it, but like I don't let it like control.
Right.
you know?
Or dictate.
You
But
can't.
sometimes I like seeing stuff because there's like the other side of it is if someone can form an opinion that's negative or like positive or negative, you're making people think and like they want to vocalize.
You're
that
affecting their
opinion.
day.
Yeah,
You're eliciting an emotion.
but
That's
that's
like the ultimate power.
I'm just like that's crazy that someone would even like I can make something that makes a person feel anything like
Yeah,
compelled enough for you to like. Because I bet their day is probably way worse than mine if they're
Presumably.
hating. You know, like
Yeah,
not
'Cause
even
they're still
on
in St. Louis.
I'm just saying, like not like how
They're still in the garage, dog.
think about like when you leave like an argument with someone, you know, like you don't feel good.
No.
And like
Right.
I
Feel
would
like shit.
imagine I've never been like one of those hating kids that like leaves hate comments.
Right.
But like I would imagine like if I hated on some shit on Twitter, like whatever I do after that, I'm gonna have a negative.
It's going to be affected by that.
yeah, like it's
That
not gonna I'm not gonna be like a
combativeness, that negative
positive
energy.
day. So it's like there's
Bring that negative energy,
Yeah.
putting that
Yeah.
out into the world.
but there is empathy in the people that comment that stuff because it's like, man, I get it. Like vocalize what you guys say and
Yeah.
like there's
The only
no-
thing worse is people not giving a shit at all.
That's the
then
thing.
you have no
I would
fucking
rather
business.
get hated
Yeah.
on every day.
Sure.
And I've also like dealt with hate to a great point. So like now I'm like, my priorities like are different. Like
Sure.
I'm 26 years old.
Right.
You
You're
know?
a grown ass man.
We got a kid.
Yeah, right.
Shout out
Not
Utah.
With 4
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah.
You fucking got me on that.
I
too.
know.
was like,
I know.
Yo, what?
I'm like, I have a kid. He's like, let me see. That's crazy.
Beautiful.
Can you talk about being a dad?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, here he is. And it's
a beautiful furry son, dude?
Yeah. He's hairier than
He
others.
was born
Yeah.
with 4 legs.
Yeah, something's wrong.
You mentioned Gunner. You mentioned Kevin. Was there a cosign that you ever got, maybe from like outside your inner circle, where it really did blow your mind?
Yeah, the biggest one was Mac Miller.
Oh shit. R.I.P.
That was the craziest, and I never knew that he wore.
You didn't know him personally.
No, well,
Little bit.
we hung out with him a couple times, and like he was like one of my favorite artists of all times. Like
He loves putting on clothes in the morning.
he does, and he
Told
always
me that.
he did a great job doing it.
Yeah.
Underrated. I would say.
Underrated.
What was the holiday John that he was wearing, or John's?
He just wore. It was actually crazy. I felt like I was like meant to see it, but because I didn't know until it was after he passed and they did the tribute.
Oh shit.
And
Oh, you didn't even know.
I didn't know. And so
Wow, crazy.
and it's funny because I was running late to get back home with my friends, and we were like rushing to get home to like watch this, and like got stopped in traffic. Like
Mhm.
it sucked. And we're like getting to the house, and the Wi-Fi shut down, and I'm like, bro, like I just want to watch this.
Right.
Like, I don't know what's going on.
Just celebrate this guy's life and career.
Exactly. And then finally, like I reset the Wi-Fi, I do it, and then like turn it on, and then like I turn around to like pick up the remote to turn it on, like turn the volume up.
Right.
And like as I'm turning around, like a second after that, my friend's like, holiday socks, holiday socks,
Wow, dude.
holiday socks. I'm like, I thought you said holiday sucks.
Fuck you, bro.
I'm already having a bad day, man. Like, what the fuck? Like,
bro.
come on. He's like, no, holiday socks, man. And I turn around and like on the screen is like Max sitting there, and he's like at Rick Rubin's studio, and he had like,
Wow.
the holiday logo.
In Shangri-La, fucking
in Shangri-La,
holiday from
talking
the
to Rick
ankle up.
Rubin. And I was just like, I started crying. Like I
That's
was
crazy.
so happy.
Did you even? And so he just bought them, and you didn't know, or
It was connected through Kelly Clancy. She actually set that up
Okay.
because I think Kelly was on the website one day, and then
Damn.
yeah, she was just like looked out. She always looks out for stuff like that.
Is there a dude?
co-sign from the great beyond, man.
Is
Yeah.
there someone now where you like if they today wore holiday, would like blow your dick off? Like who would be your number one?
Johnny Knoxville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm wearing Holiday.
Literally, that's my number one. Like I love that.
He looks good, and he's definitely I think he's a stylish guy. Loves the vintage and stuff, but
I
like,
love Johnny Knoxville.
and he's got a great fucking body. For
Loves dyeing his hair just like you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How would you rank the Jackass movies?
Oh, that's a good one. I loved 4.
Yeah,
The most recent one was Fire because the vibes are so high.
Yeah, it was really,
no
really
Bam though, dude. It's so sad.
I know. Did you see he was in that? Like,
I know.
One scene?
I know.
Yeah.
The treadmill
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
I pay full. Like I,
Everyone,
like,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
bro.
Yeah.
I love Jackass. Like that's actually like one.
You
of
were
my,
raised on it.
Who's your
Yeah.
favorite? Is Johnny Knoxville your number
I
one?
mean, it was Bam.
Right.
You know, Bam, huge inspiration. I have like signed decks from him.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, like 2.
Yo, is
two
Elman
signed decks.
about to come back?
Is it?
We had
I don't know.
we had a young kid on the pod. He's 24 years old, skater, podcaster. Was out in Bushwick, and he was wearing like a Bam Margera shirt. His DJ name is Scam Margera.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He had the vintage element on.
Oh, wow.
It's still like you can still get that stuff on eBay without being like raked over the coals like vintage rap tees and a lot of
Yeah.
other genres. But I mean, a CKY shirt is going to cost you a lot of fucking money. But
Me and Gunner were on that.
I know Gunner's a huge fucking
Bro,
head.
Bro, his collection's crazy of CKY
Yeah.
shit. Like it's insane. Like I buy stuff when I see it for him.
Right.
To just be like, bro, just throw this in. Like it can't fit either.
Put it in
of
the
us.
archives, bro.
Literally, we love CKY and like all that shit.
CKY, a early favorite brand of yours. Is there a brand that you would love to one day collaborate with?
Mm.
You mentioned how collaboration, kind of more in the artistic input sense of
Yeah.
collaboration, is like important to the brand. But when it comes to brand X brand or holiday X brand, who would you love to see fill that slot?
That's a really good question. I don't
Thank
know. You know, like I
Balenciaga?
I wouldn't do it.
Really?
No.
Palace?
See, I wouldn't do that either.
Really?
No,
What's the
I would
thinking?
want to be creative director of Palace.
Okay.
Mm,
You're throwing your hat. You want to throw your hat in the ring.
I don't want to do a
Where the
holiday
fucking
collab.
mates at, man?
I
You
want
have to
to
move
like
to fucking
Bruv.
London, man.
I want
Bruv.
to. I want to. That's like a 10-year goal.
Oh shit.
Palace?
Yeah, like actually, like that's like in 10 years, I want to be.
Do
the creative
you
director of
still
Palace.
skate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I suck, but
Okay.
you know,
Wait, listen.
Do you want to
It's not
join
the
our
love of
skate
the game.
team?
we're actually building a holiday skate team.
Word?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Well,
Maybe we can fucking,
Yeah.
have some
why don't you
overlap.
tell them the name of our skate team?
The Broke Dick Mongoloids.
Nice.
'Cause well, I push Mongo.
Right.
It's a very
I'm also
PC
trash.
name,
and
yeah.
where does broke dick come from?
Just being fucking broke dick.
Dick,
motherfuckers.
bro. Listen, don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, it comes
Next question.
comes from a late night pushing rope.
Yeah, this is our show. We ask the questions here, Nick. Fuck you.
No, it's because we're pushing. Gun is pushing P. We're pushing rope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Have
don't.
brands ever approached you to
Yeah.
collab?
Yeah, we're supposed to do a Crocs collab.
Oh,
And that kind of. I'm
Spoiler
From the
alert.
wayside.
Yeah, no, well, I'm the worst person ever when it comes to emailing and like meeting stuff. And like, again, like I get very overwhelmed easily.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to do Levi's too.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And that
Yeah.
and you blew it?
Yep.
Or- okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm 26, so it's like,
You got
Yeah.
time.
I got time.
You got
You
time.
I like missed the meeting. I was there was a big no. I was having like a mental breakdown type thing. And
Okay.
It was like a Zoom meeting. It was really important. And everyone was on it. And then I just like hit it. And I was like, yeah.
But is that really what deaded it, or were you just?
I
Like,
just
"Nah, I'm
I
not
don't
really-"
think it deaded it, but I think it like slowed it down a little bit.
You don't
It was
say.
like full hands on deck.
That's all it takes, though, is a slowdown. Sometimes a slowdown is death.
Yeah, exactly.
project
I
like
think
that.
it's
And sometimes very necessary for life.
yeah, literally. I mean, I was just going through some shit, so I was like,
Well, you got
can't
10,
handle this
you
right
got
now.
10 years before taking the Helmet Palace to do another
Yeah.
Crocs collab. So, like,
I don't
you
know
got
who
time.
I'd want to collab with. Honestly, I don't.
You should collab with a personal assistant on answering your fucking emails, buddy.
Yeah, no, I do. No, he needs to do a better
Yeah,
job.
collab
of
with
that,
Outlook.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you already have one. Okay.
I know. I need to give. I think keep forgetting to give him my email access.
Holiday X Gmail in the
I'm
works.
literally the worst emailer.
Outlook.
I'm the worst, bro. I'm the worst emailer texter.
How many unread emails do you have right now? And I bet
unread
you I beat
emails?
you.
15,000.
Okay, I'm at 59,000.
Yeah, but that's
so you
nothing to
got
be
me
proud
beat.
of, Lawrence.
No.
The thing. Like,
And
well,
it's
this is a
720.
fucking-
It's not a broke dick measure.
723. That's
Yeah.
a lot. That's
I'm-
probably the
I'm
most I've seen in a
fucked.
minute.
I'm really bad at texting.
What are your DMs like?
Not crazy.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, no.
You don't have people signing there trying to like
Yeah, trying to
either get work or get dick?
No, I never get the dick stuff. I never get any of that.
maybe for the best.
Yeah,
You don't want an
I kind of like
unsolicited
my
dick
DMs.
pic.
Like I get DMs and it's just like people.
Do you
that-
reply?
That's how we connected originally. I mean,
Yeah.
it's useful, you know.
I love DMs.
Are you like a big on replying to all your
No,
DMs?
I'm not. I'm just not on DMs. Like I'll go in Discord though,
Oh
because
shit!
there's a
Oh.
holiday Discord, and I
Oh,
love
fire!
that.
We
And
have,
I just
we have a
like
pretty active Discord
I
too.
love
Yeah.
popping in there and just being like, "Yo."
Are you a gamer?
No,
No.
I was though.
Okay.
I was a big kid.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
played Call of Duty a lot.
Skating,
Is Discord
COD,
like
etc.
is the holiday Discord like is it more about like the streetwear scene in general, or is it like
about
focused
your
on the
drops
brand, or
and
is it
stuff like that,
It's-
customer service, etc.
Yeah, literally. It's about just like I think everything like holiday world, you know.
Mm.
So it's like you'll hear like about Brockhampton stuff. They
Yeah.
talk about like
Right. You're
Cardi
creating
stuff,
like a little
they-
universe.
like everything. You know?
Yeah.
Where do you think? So let's talk about the halfway point between here and being the creative director of Palace. Where do you think Holiday will be 5 years from now?
I want to open a bunch of stores. That's kind of
Okay.
our next
Physical,
goal.
brick
Yeah,
and
like
mortar.
that's my like short-term goal. Like,
L.A., New York,
Yeah, what's
everywhere.
St. Louis first.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually
Giving
No, we're
back to
doing
the
it.
hometown. Oh, it's literally
no, we're
balls
doing
in motion.
like it's like in motion right now.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Because
I'm
you
excited.
came up in the one streetwear store there,
Mhm.
and you saw that they were carrying golf, and you ran in, and you're like, "Yo, like what
Literally.
the fuck?"
Mhm.
What was it called?
Sweet Life.
Sweet Life.
Yeah.
Are they still around?
No, they closed in
Damn.
the like,
Damn,
pandemic.
casualty.
So do you
bro.
think that St. Louis, there's one like one, it's your hometown, you're the hometown hero.
Yeah,
You and Murphy Lee.
yeah.
can't forget them.
He's got to be invited to the opening. But is there
Actually,
just
he's
like a
gonna work
lane
at
in,
the store.
in like St.
He's gonna be the man just looking for work, I'm sure.
St. Louis and just like the Midwest in general? Like, does it have? Is there a lane for like streetwear there? Is there an opening?
Honestly, like I always thought there was like a bunch of stuff. Like while living in LA, I always just had this like dream world in my head. I'm like, oh, everyone in St. Louis, there's like still streetwear culture. Like it's still just as dope as it was when I was there.
Yeah.
And then me and Kevin actually went. I just wanted him to like meet my mom and stuff like that. So like we went. And he's like, what's there to do for fun here? And I was like, fuck.
Hang out with my mom?
Yeah, I was like, there's like really nothing right
Drink
now.
Budweiser?
There's-
Like-
yeah, literally. I was like, there's like one store we can go check out, but like I don't really. There's no other places to hang out, and that was a moment that I'm like,
Just like even like a meeting place, like some
no, yeah.
type
There's
of
nothing. There's no place where like kids can go and be like creative, like how I was, because I was just an annoying kid being like, yo, let me hang this shirt up, let me steam it. What is this brand? Like
asking a million questions, just
like annoying the fuck out of them. Just
what are
because
these maple leaves on these huff socks? Son, those are maple
Yeah,
leaves.
literally. I was like, why are there so many? Like, why are people? And everyone loves.
Why
those
does it smell like
fucking
my
Huff
art
socks.
teacher in here?
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds funny. Nah, everyone loved those Huff socks. But I was asking so many questions back then, and it made me sad when I went back because I'm like,
Damn.
there's nothing here. Like, for, like there's stuff there, you know, but
Right.
like,
but for a
where-
certain type of kid.
there's not the thing that got me to where I'm at now for them, you know?
That vessel, that first
Yeah,
portal
there's
that you can
no-
step through and discover
For-
an entire genre.
For kids who want to dye their hair
Yeah.
or pubes pink.
yeah, literally.
Right.
Pubes or hair.
So brick and mortar is like the next big step for Holiday.
yes.
For the designers out there, the aspiring designers that maybe haven't gotten to the point where you're at now, that, you know, they're coming up to you, they're sliding to your DMs, you're not reading them. They're emailing you, you're definitely not reading them. They're coming up to you in the pop-up shops, maybe you are engaging with them there.
I'm super engaging at the pop-ups.
What's like the foundational piece of advice you give to anyone trying to maybe launch their own brand?
It's actually the advice is I actually got it from Zach, who runs FTP.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Have you guys talked to him yet?
No, we have not. He's like anonymous, right? He
Yeah,
doesn't. Okay.
But he's like,
Well, if you-
he's like one of my mentors. Like he's like an
Right.
actual guy that like
Feel
put
free
me
to
on.
finesse any of your cool ass friends onto this show.
I
you have carte
love-
blanche.
Like Zach is really, really dope.
He's a
and
legend.
He helped me when I had my first brand before Holiday. But like,
Oh, we're about to talk about that.
yeah, and I asked him the same thing, and his advice like actually like worked for me. It was just like, whenever you're first starting out, just make everything. Like put everything out, and like
Right.
just be like,
Don't edit.
don't worry
Don't
if it's
curate.
not like the best level.
Right.
Like put it out, and then like
See what
after
hits,
you
see
put
what
it
hits.
out, yeah, like then finalize because you have a small
like market
window.
research, literally.
There's
Yeah.
like a small window when you have a brand, I think, where you can be like super experimental.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, because then after you find like that market that's like, we like this, then you get boxed in a little more. Then the hate comments start coming.
Sure,
Then your
sure,
mental
sure.
gets affected. So
Right.
it's like when you're starting, it should just be like,
It's a numbers game, literally.
let me just put all this out. And,
Imagine
like,
if you doubted the New York LA hat. Never put it out.
literally.
Yeah.
I mean, I still use that today. I'm always just like, I just need to put out.
Put out shit.
If I trust it, then it's coming out. you
Right,
know?
right.
And it's, I mean,
That's the flip side to scrapping every other collection.
Yeah. There's
the
also
duality of man.
What kind of is interesting about it, though, and it sucks, it's like it's such the amount of money it takes to start a brand
Sure,
is tough.
of course.
But then there's so many alternatives. Like pre-order is such a known
Dude.
thing now that like 4 or 5 years ago, that was not cool.
Yeah.
Like 6 week shipping, people were like, what the fuck?
Right.
Now it's
That's like literally industry standard.
yeah, now it's like 2-3 months and people are like, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. And like,
If they want it, they'll wait.
Exactly. So like kids, you could like they can start like brands now just straight off pre-order.
That's what I mean. That's what we're fucking doing with our merch.
Why the fuck?
We don't want to make
wouldn't
extras,
you know? Like if you're a consumer is cool with waiting and like why not?
Do you
You're not
now
doing anything wrong.
feel you're at the point though where you're a little boxed in by like what holiday has now that it's kind of defined its own identity? Do you feel boxed in? Do you feel like you can't really experiment?
No, because I think the identity of holiday is like it's always different. I think that's like my lane.
ever evolving and
Yeah, I think like every collection looks different than the one before, and there's
that's true,
that's
yeah.
the language. The language of holiday is like ever changing.
the language is that it's fluent in all languages.
Yeah, literally.
Boom.
You know,
Shout out to Duolingo.
Like wishing for more
Shout out
wishes,
to Duolingo.
dude.
It's Rosetta Stone. It's the
Loophole.
Rosetta Stone streetwear.
Loophole.
Before holiday,
Mhm.
you had a brand called Stay Broke,
Yeah.
which not a mentality I agree with. But I want to ask
to
you.
be frank,
it's
we love money.
the name. The name of it is actually like exactly that though.
What do you
It
mean?
wasn't saying like stay broke.
Okay.
There was
It's
some
like-
thought.
Because it's called Stay
It's
Broke.
like Stay Hungry.
Yeah, it was like get rich.
The hungry wolf runs faster.
Yeah, it was like
mentality.
Yeah, it was like get rich, but like never forget what you were
Right.
like when you were broke.
Got it.
That's the
Thank you for clarifying.
That was the ethos.
Again, that fucking instant ramen still slaps.
Yep.
You had to steal hoodies
Yep.
to make your first run of samples, or just like the first fucking season of Stay Broke. What are your best tips for shoplifting? How can you
Oh.
steal some good shit?
Well, I had
Yeah,
a
put us
system. I had
Yeah.
2 systems that I would always do, and the one was
What's the statute of limitations, by the way? We don't want you to perjure yourself.
I don't care.
Okay.
The CEO of Walmart listens to this podcast.
Yeah.
Famously.
Yeah, Sam Walton.
Well,
Grandkids probably do.
I'm like, I never stole any hoodies.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, I just went to self checkout and said that I was checking out some instant ramen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Copped a car.
All right, what are the 2 systems?
I would steal. I would go
Shoplifting for dummies.
I would go to this place called Joann's Fabrics.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I would go like 30 minutes before they close. And I had a friend, and there would only be like one old lady working the counter.
Sure.
And I would have him go in first and like ask her, like, can you show me where this fabric is?
Keep her
And it would
occupied.
be like grandma being like,
Yeah.
huh? Like, okay, cool.
Just exploiting a wonderful old lady.
No, yeah, for sure. And like they would go in there,
It's not
and
her
I would
money.
watch, and then
Yeah,
I'd have
it's
another friend driving the car.
The getaway car.
Yeah, and I would just jump out. I'd sprint in, and I'd take like stacks of
Reams.
No, like stacks, like running out, like can't see, like I couldn't see, like I'm running out of this store.
Yo,
with, like,
beep the horn. I can't see
bro,
you.
Yeah.
I was just sprinting out, and then like I jump in the car, and then my friend just acts like he's not with us.
No, sure.
You know, and like she does. I don't even know if she notices at that point. You know, and then we're gone, and then I'm like, all right, cool, we got our hoodies, and then we wait around the corner. My friend comes back, and we're like, all right, cool, let's go.
Mission accomplished.
That was one, and then the other one I would go to.
So that's what is that? A red herring?
What's
Like
right
a
here?
false flag?
yeah, it's a
It's like a
false
military
flag.
tactic.
Your boy
You're creating a
goes in
diversion.
and
Yeah, literally.
a Kansas City shuffle.
The other one was kind of
Holiday
like
two-step.
the other one was way riskier actually, because it was like I don't know why I did it, but like I would go to, you know how like college towns have like print shops.
Yeah.
I would just go there and like wait till the one worker that's like a kid
Right. Who
goes
doesn't
in the
give a
back,
fuck.
and then I'll be like waiting outside, wait for him to do that, and then I just sprint in because they
Yeah.
keep all their blanks on display.
Oh, like you rip it off the mannequin?
Yeah, like I'd go off mannequin, but
The floor model.
this place would have the mannequin like shit hanging up, and then they all like the appeal of this place was that you can walk in, you can pick your hoodie,
Got it.
and then put it on the print.
Boom.
It was like DTG shit, you
Yeah.
know, or whatever it's called, and then or direct to garment, yeah. And then I would just go and like from the whole cabinets, just take all the hoodies and
Fire.
then sprint out.
Wow, dude.
And that
Victimless crime.
100%. Well,
No one
a
gets hurt.
small local print shop.
Yeah, no, it's kind of fucked up, but I
Well,
mean they
well,
were
we should-
overcharging like
Oh,
crazy.
sure. But if you're listening at home, stick to the Joann Fabrics
Yeah,
and
hit-
Walmarts of the world.
And then Walmart, I would just like if it was a custom order, because I did this for like almost a year straight. Like I was constantly.
Damn,
like,
you're
I
on your
had no
fucking
money.
Danny Ocean swag.
I had no money. Like I could not afford anything.
Holiday's
Right.
11.
Yeah, no, that's fun. That's a cool graphic. That'd be a really good shirt.
That's a free one, dude.
There you fucking go.
Heyo. Walmart, I would do the same thing, like steal from the shelves and then put like
You gotta
5
do what you
hoodies
gotta do.
on. It's really easy there.
Oh, you were layered up.
Yeah,
You do
layered-
that was
layered
your. That's another system, right?
Yeah, that was another one. Those were my 3.
You're a skinny guy. You walk in, like they're just like, oh look,
This
Yeah.
man's wearing 3 jackets in the airport.
Yeah,
you know?
no, layering is always. Maybe that's why layering's a part of me thing. You know, like maybe that's why I like layering.
It's just
like reminds
ingrained
me.
in your
back to
criminal mind.
Yeah.
brings
like,
you back to the
ooh.
good old days.
Yeah, I used to be mischievous.
Well, from racking Walmart and Jolene's Fabrics
Mhm.
to fucking putting out bangers and having the biggest names in the world wear your shit. Obviously, you've gone through numerous hurdles, but one hurdle that we got to talk about, bro, is just like the pervasive, just homophobia in streetwear. Is it still something you have to deal with?
Yeah. I mean,
how does it manifest itself in like just in the industry?
I think it's just like one of those things in streetwear. I don't know, because it's like I haven't really dealt with it where like people are like coming up to me throwing slurs,
right?
But like I see it online.
Yeah,
you know, like people refer to Holiday as like the gay brand,
sure, in a pejorative
like
sense, obviously.
Yeah, and it's just like they're not saying it like cool. They're like being hurtful. And, like ever since I came out, like more, like my DMs get like filled with hate.
Shit,
like crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Like homophobic hate.
Oh yeah.
Like evil hate.
Yeah, like mean. Like not even on some like funny, like, "Hi, you're gay." Like no, like they're like, "No, you're," and then like throw every slur you can think of.
The whole book.
Like, yeah, that's another reason why I don't respond to DMs. But you know,
sure.
I think there's like homophobia in streetwear, but it's like really quiet because there's just no representation. And like, you know, streetwear is a community based on like, you know, culture, being a community, being like a place where people can go and express themselves. So it's not on some like, not everyone hates it, but it definitely feels like one of those things that's like, oh, you're gay? Okay, keep that over there. You know, like you're gay.
Don't bring it into the world.
Like it's very like, do that over there. You know, like, oh, you on that, like do that over there.
I mean, streetwear is hyper masculine, right? Despite like whatever you might say about capital F fashion, which obviously is a stereotype in a different way, like streetwear itself and the roots there are very much, you know, it's misogynistic.
I mean, it's
hyper masculine.
But, and I think with streetwear, I don't think that there's like there's no, what's the word I'm trying to think of? There's just no real reason for anyone to be homophobic. And I don't think anyone like directly tries to be homophobic. I think that it's just like a natural thing that happens sometimes, which is sad.
It's like the problem with society.
Yeah, you know, it's deeper than just like someone not liking gay people, you know, but it's like, that's kind of a thing that I'm wanting to go against is like, there's no, the only reason it exists is because there's no representation.
So you feel responsibility then, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How do you think we'll start to see more representation?
Just more kids that are comfortable with being themselves.
Do a lot of kids come up to you and they're like, yo, like, you inspired me to like, I don't know, come out or like start my brand or anything like that?
Exactly. Like,
how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel amazing. Cause like, I love that. Right. It's like, I know I'm not even like, if we're talking like stereotypes, which is a real thing, like stereotypes exist. The shit, you know, we all deal with it. But like, I've met so many people that like, oh, I thought you were gay, and then I met you, and then I thought you were straight because you just dress like a straight dude. I'm like, okay, we gotta get rid of all of that.
Yeah.
Like, this
is the problem right here.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you don't have to be a certain type of thing. You don't have to be like anything. You just have to be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Just because you're like gay, that doesn't change anything. You know, and
you're 26, which is like to us that's young.
Yeah.
But you've been doing this for a minute now, right? Whether it's with again, racking the fucking college print shop or just like selling out and making crazy money and blowing it at Balenciaga. Have you seen in your time, how long has Holiday been around? Like 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years.
So in the 5 years and before that, have you seen the attitudes around homophobia or gay people in streetwear shift at all?
Yeah, have you seen material impact?
I think it's tough because like I went through so much like personal stuff that's like, I'm not even looking at what's going on around me. I'm like,
you're focused on number one.
Yeah, I'm like dwelling within my own shit, being like, bro, I like being in the closet like sucked, you know?
Right.
And like going through that like period of my life sucked. So it's like I was just focused on myself, you know? But I think I've seen a change. I feel like it's like a little more positive, but it's not there yet.
Right.
You know, if you see something I saw something on Complex like recently, they posted something that was like in support of gay people and like all the comments were just like
negative and hateful.
Yeah, like just coming at him. I'm like, damn, like this is still a thing.
Right.
And it's like nothing at Complex. It's not their fault. And I think they even put some shit out that they were like, we saw like all these comments and we want to let everyone know that is not cool.
You can see like High Snob is like pretty, I think, more political than other publications like on their Instagram, like taking a stance. But I guess it just starts with, like you said, representation and then, you know, people drawing a line in the sand publicly and being like, this is how it's going to be over here. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out.
That's kind of like, I want that to be the thing. I want it to be like just a normal thing. You know, it doesn't have to like calling Holiday like the gay brand. It's
like so reductive.
It's like, bro, like, it's like, what do you mean? Like, it's a brand just like every other. I'm just gay. Like
brands are not people, and they don't have a sexual orientation. It's a brand. Dog.
I'm just like, what's the?
This hoodie is gay, bro.
Yeah.
Is it?
So it fucking another hoodie.
Just a hoodie. Hoodie on hoodie.
It's really interesting though, because it's like I just want more kids to be able to be like, oh, because I didn't have anyone to look up to. The only person that like helped me was like Kevin, you know? So it's like, I didn't have a streetwear person that was gay. And then it's like, there's no one in streetwear. It's all like high end.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But even that's kind of quiet. People are like, oh, I didn't know Raph Simmons was gay.
Right.
But it's like,
What?
Yeah. I've heard that so many times because I'll like start talking about gay designers. And I'm like, oh my God, Raph, he's fucking dope. Dimna.
Yeah.
People don't know Demna's gay. He was
No,
his
I've
fucking
heard
man.
this multiple times. People
Every
are like,
fucking dope designer is gay.
exactly.
I think, to be honest.
That's the thing. But it's like in
or bi,
streetwear.
like Rick.
Wait,
What
do
about
you
when like
guys know?
what about when Tyler kind of like
Was
not
that?
necessarily came out? You would say, but like he's such a force
Yeah,
in the streetwear world. Do you think that changed anything, or that
Or
changed the
Frank.
attitudes?
Frank too.
Frank for sure.
Frank felt like the big one.
Frank did like a lot for culture.
Sure.
You know, like Frank is definitely one of the first
And
people
representation. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's also a reason why like Frank Ocean's super important and Kevin. You know,
Yeah,
It's, like,
absolutely.
both. But it's like those two are like some of the first people, and especially like as like black artists,
Right.
to come out as gay and like be like, this is me. You know,
Dominoes. It is a domino effect
big
for
time,
sure. Yeah.
big time. And I think like it helped a lot of people be like, okay, like I still love this, you know, and I'm cool
Yeah.
with this.
It shouldn't matter. Right.
Yeah, it definitely shifted and definitely like inspired a lot of kids, which is
Feels
dope.
like it.
That's why
Yeah,
I
you hope.
yeah, I mean, we see it though.
Right,
You see
right,
it with
yeah.
like BH. You see it with like
Mhm.
Lil Nas X. You see
Yeah,
it
yeah.
like with like a lot of artists, which is dope. But it literally just requires like first person and like different subcultures to be like, I am this. This is me, and it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, and then someone else would come after and do a
Yeah.
crazy job and go crazy and just like, you know, there's no one
Absolutely.
in that in streetwear though.
Right. No, it is.
I mean,
crazy when
wait, can
think
you
about
guys name any brands that are like owned by gay?
it.
Like,
In streetwear?
yes.
I mean, there was like Hood by Air, which kind of
Yep.
finesse, well, kind of like straddled
They,
the
like,
line between like streetwear.
Telfar. But that's. I
But
guess
those-
it depends what you consider
You know?
streetwear, like what Holiday is in terms of like the clothes you make versus like more conceptual fashion. I guess you're right, but no, I guess there really isn't. You
I
know,
can't think of like
No one that's like proudly out,
yeah, exactly.
or not even proudly out, just like out as
Out.
like they're de facto. This is who I am.
When-
Yeah.
thinking
It's not, like,
about
necessarily their thing.
streetwear specifically, no. I mean,
Yeah.
besides obviously you,
Yeah,
you're a trailblazer in that respect.
I
for sure.
can't
And if we're missing anyone, sorry guys.
No,
like, you know,
exactly.
obviously, you know,
I want to know. Like, I
Yeah.
want to like.
you want to link and build.
Yeah,
dog.
I'm not even saying on some like I'm the only one. I'm like
Yeah, yeah.
I will. I ask
We
this
welcome.
question. Yeah, because I'm like I want to know like where's it at? 'Cause
Right.
it exists. If I'm
Yeah.
from St. Louis
Sure.
and like grew up at a streetwear store in like tough neighborhood,
Mhm.
like. And I'm gay and doing this. I know that there's other kids that are
For
from
sure.
like crazy spots that are like, you know what? Like I'm lying to myself, and
Mhm.
like you know, I want those doors to be open.
100%.
James Jebby, you have 24 hours to respond. I want to talk about your boyfriend Kevin Abstract for a second. Is he your muse, or is that just something you tell him so he'll shut the fuck up and like do
We
the
were just
dishes?
talking about this last night. Yeah, he is. For
He
sure.
is 100%.
Yeah?
We're each other's muses. Yeah.
So, are you his musical muse, or his muse for his brand
Um,
video store, or anything like that?
I don't know musical muse honestly.
Have you inspired any songs?
I don't know.
He's never.
I like to tell myself
you
that.
like to, that's how you can sleep at night. You're like, oh, this one's about me.
Yeah, that's about me.
The American boyfriend. Yeah.
I don't know. He's really 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 talented, and like when it comes to like making music, I think he pulls from a lot of his own
Right.
like thoughts, and he is a very personal
His own
person.
experiences.
Yeah. And
So,
it's
how does he, as your muse, how exactly does that work?
I like how does he inspire me?
Yeah.
I love like the thing with his like fashion sense that is like really cool to me is like how he puts stuff on, and like
Mhm.
what I've learned from him is like whenever we go shopping, like we don't leave with bags usually, like we just put it on there.
Oh, nice. Walk out
And,
the
like,
store with it. Yeah.
Literally, but he does it like like yesterday we went to Supreme and he bought like a shirt and a flannel and like walked outside and went like a block and then took his shirt off and like changed his whole
Right.
fit
The
just
little
on the
wardrobe
street.
change,
Like, was
yeah.
just like, oh, I don't even want to do this right now. Like, let
Right.
me put this on.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, that is amazing. Like you only buy the stuff that you want to wear right now, you know? And that's like what I want to make. I want to make stuff where it's like kids are like, oh, I want this.
Right. Versus like also the part of the culture that's like, I bought this as some investment so I could flip it later. Or
Yeah.
like the internet told me I needed
Or
it.
I
Or
bought
I
this
saw it
be-
on this celeb and I'm not even going to wear it, but I need
Yeah.
to have it.
Or
Yeah.
I bought this knowing that I'm gonna get a fit pic later and
Yep.
post it on IG,
and then return it.
Yeah.
yeah, or
It's
just never
like,
wear it again.
people do stuff to like buy clothes for like dream events too. They're like, oh, I'll wear this if I go to a nice dinner. Like I'll
Right.
wear this.
If I
Like,
finally get into Lucian,
yeah, no, I'll wear this to Lucy.
So aspiration isn't like a totally negative thing, but you should be buying things to James and I are
wear.
proponents of buying clothes to wear them.
I literally love doing that, and I
Right.
love making stuff where it's like,
Right. That inspires that reaction.
I
of someone
want
else.
people to see my stuff and be like, I want this on me
Right.
right now. Then like seeing kids do it at the pop up, I'm like, oh fuck yeah.
When it comes to
Dope.
you and Kevin, do you have to like draw a line between the professional and the personal, or is it kind of beautiful how it all bleeds together?
It's beautiful how it all bleeds together.
Mm.
Because I think like we've always worked together.
Right.
And
Because he
we-
like photographs shit for you, you model and shit for him. It's all
I design and do. I'm
Right.
like production manager of like all the video store clothes too. So like I do all of that and
Does
like
it-
help.
does that
He knows,
ever
he,
get-
knows not, he knows not to email you about it.
Right.
yeah. He just like
He just like,
he can just
yo.
roll over. He can roll over and say,
yeah. No,
little
that's
pillow talk.
that's why I'm a
Does
great,
it ever
great
get,
employee.
does it ever get dicey because of like these extra responsibilities outside of just being a good partner?
I think of course it's like tough. You know, it's hard working with the person you're like in love with.
Right.
You know, like it's really crazy, and especially when it's like
It's a double-edged sword for sure.
and like we both have
That's,
so many
that's
roles.
something we face. every
Yeah,
day.
no, honestly, dude. Every day.
No, it's like imagine
It's a journey,
it's
dude.
tough because like like
It's fucking
I'm
hard.
the group stylist,
Right.
You know, so it's like I deal with him and all of BH,
Mhm.
and then it's like I'm also a designer of merch, so it's like I have to follow that. And then I'm also like,
You actually do wear a lot of hats.
yeah, no,
You wear a lot
You're
of
a bit-
coats.
you're a busy
wear a
guy.
lot of
Yeah.
hoodies.
a lot of coats,
Wear a lot of hats.
yeah. It gets tough, but we've just like always
Made it
had a
work so
great
far.
relationship,
Yeah.
you know, and like we've been like on and off forever. Like,
Right.
we've been dating officially for like 2 years now.
It was a will they, won't they type thing.
Yeah, kind of. But it was like when we first met, like we started hooking up then.
Mm.
You know, like it's been a thing.
Right.
What was the fit you guys wore when you went Instagram official?
Givenchy.
Oh, in the campaign.
Yeah, in the campaign.
Was that like the first like confirmation of what I'm sure were a bunch of rumors?
Mhm.
Damn. What
From
a way
my
to
side.
fucking
From my
you and
side.
I need a campaign
For
dude.
yourself.
From myself? 'Cause,
Okay.
like, Kevin, he was always like he would tweet about it, and I never was like, "Don't do that." You know?
Right.
At first, I was very insecure, but I was like, "I don't know." And I'm like, one day, I was like, "I don't care. Like, post
You're like,
whatever."
fuck it, we look great in this
yeah,
Givenchy.
Yeah.
we're cool. And then like I was just like, I think it was literally just like I felt bad because I'm like, damn, like I'm really not being like I'm not representing. I'm not
Right.
Yeah.
doing enough.
Got to hold up
Yeah.
your end of the bargain, doggy.
yeah, like I
It's a
want
partnership.
Yeah, literally. I'm
Mhm.
like, I need to like let people know like this is my boyfriend.
Sure.
I'm gay, and I still do all the cool shit that
Yeah.
I normally do.
Right. It doesn't
you
make
know?
any difference. Sure.
When it, okay, Lawrence and I think this is a popular notion, is that most celebrities and artists and rappers and everyone, they dress like fucking shit.
Yeah.
Is Kevin Abstract the most underrated when it comes to artists that dress well?
Yeah.
Yes.
That have a real sense of personal style. Not a stylist,
Yes.
right? That is coming.
We put
through.
him on
Well, I know
our-
he does have a stylist, but you know, where it's not
The
like
stylist is pretty good, huh?
Here's
Yeah.
here's the hanger with the fit.
Yeah.
Like just this kind
Yeah.
of paint by numbers thing.
This brand paid you to wear this
Yes,
runway
right.
look.
Yeah.
Go wear it.
Mhm. A real
Um,
point of view, though. You know.
So is he the most underrated?
And for sure.
Does that does that bother him? Does it bother
Yeah.
you?
That
Mm.
chip on the shoulder.
Well, you know
maybe,
what's
of, like-
funny? I think it's like underrated in the sense that it's like I don't see enough like cool like Fitbit like Instagram pages posting him. 'Cause I'm
Mm.
like, bro, he dresses fucking.
Oh, like the Zood boards and all that
yeah,
shit.
and but then it's like there's a flip side. It's like he's inspired a whole generation of kids. Like
Right.
you go to a BH show, and it's like if Kevin's like, oh, I'm into Reebok Club C's. Everyone is wearing
Right,
Reebok
right,
Club
right.
C's
The
and like crop
influences-
tees. You know,
Well, the
It's
Zoot
like-
boards are just posting Travis Scott wearing a Batman costume.
Yeah,
right,
great
exactly.
photo. But it's like it's interesting. It's underrated in the sense of like wide, and I think there's also that's riddled in homophobia.
Sure.
You know, it's tough to see like a gay dude dress really dope and be like, I'm into that. You know, you want to. There's like it's just riddled in it.
Well, it's also the paradox is that he's not dressing in a yo, look at me.
Mhm.
I'm wearing X brand head
Yep.
to toe, which like obviously
It's more nuanced than like
so
very
it's not
obvious.
so
on
it's
the
not
nose shit.
it's understated, but that's what's good about it.
Exactly.
Right? We put him on our best dressed list, like when we opened it up to the public to vote on.
For end of
I
the
voted
year
on
list.
it. I
Oh,
voted on
okay,
it.
thank
you.
I went on it.
And I was kind of surprised at the people that got more votes than him,
Yeah.
or that he was like so low.
Yeah.
But I think that is going to change in
Yeah.
I think it's gonna
2022
change. He's
after he comes on the only podcast that matters.
yes, we need to do
And
that.
campaigns for the 2022 fitty.
Yeah, that'd be great. I think his style is really underrated just because he.
Absolutely.
Who do you think has good style that's in that kind of like public figure space?
Like what artist do I like?
Yeah, or who do you, or even like
Ooh, I-
celebs that you think have like real style?
I love the way Cardi dresses.
Oh, for sure.
Cardi dresses really.
You think
really
you like
well.
the new Juggalo vibes, that
Love
new
it.
phase?
I love it. I love it. Like,
Another Balenciaga boy.
bro, so cool.
He's
the
out of
way he
this
puts
world,
shit
bro.
on is like the coolest shit
Yeah, yeah.
ever. I like the
Super
way he
unique.
dresses a lot.
One of one.
I like the way Yachty dresses too. Yeah,
You can tell he loves clothes.
Yeah, he
big collector.
I feel like
vibes.
he has like a big like obsession with clothes, and I respect that a lot. And I'm like, oh, you just put shit on all the time.
So if we were building a Mount Rushmore of 4 guys on ranked that are killing it right now, we got obviously Kevin, we got Cardi, we got Yachty, and then who would be that like 4th slot hypothetically?
Me.
You. Oh, wow! Look at that. Pulling up the rear.
Fucking fit.
Wow.
I love that. That's confidence, baby.
Kevin's your life partner, your business partner. But what's your biggest pet peeve about him? This is like therapy, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Get it off your chest.
I'm like,
One-sided couples therapy, dude. And also there's a flip side to this question, so don't feel fucking.
nah.
Let's get it off that sweater vest chest.
Let it spray, bro.
There's no like, and I'm being 100% serious. There's nothing. No, there's like pet peeves, but like the pet peeve is just like it's just that it's hard.
Minor.
Like it's hard to work, and it's hard to be in a relationship sometimes, and that's it. Like sometimes that is a thing that's like that gets in the way,
right?
You know, like of course, but like we're both honest about it, you know.
And what would you say is his? What would he say is his biggest pet peeve about you?
It's probably the same thing. It's like it's being with an artist, you know. It's tough. Like
is there something you're actually working on to like bring to the relationship on yourself? That is,
yeah, because I have like again, like I was saying, like I get overwhelmed very easily, and so like that causes me to get like really depressive, really like bad temper, like whatever
mood swings.
Yeah, you know, it's like we all have something going on,
right?
Like up
absolutely,
here, you know. So it's like that's probably one of them. It's just like a little. I'm moody, and like if I'm focused,
better than being a fucking stone-hearted killer.
Yeah,
right? Like
exactly.
me.
Yeah, completely the Tin Man over here.
I just get moody, and I'm just like if I'm very simple when it comes to certain things. Like I'm like I need to wake up and like have caffeine and like run 6 miles, and then I can start.
When do
my
you
day.
poop?
Before
the run?
Before the run.
But after the caffeine.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever find yourself in like, you know, because you obviously work together.
Gay
you guys...
people poop, man.
No, because my thing is
what? Breaking news. That's some no way.
Girls still don't fart though.
Poop. James and I.
Everyone, he's shitting in the Mercer chair, fucking Mercer Hotel chair.
I'm wearing the diaper.
Yeah, that's right. My man's fucking diped up, dude.
Yeah.
Diped up on camera. James and I run into the problems
Pampers.
sometimes of like spending so much time together because you and Kevin are fucking both lovers and collaborators. Like, do you ever have times when you're like, yo, we need to fucking take some fucking time apart?
No,
like, no,
that's
really?
that's my best friend.
Damn.
Like
right.
actually,
Respect.
like we spend like this is the most.
I mean, my wife is my best friend too, but like, god damn.
No, we spend
I need some time.
we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, like days like today, it's kind of like weird for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that he's not like the guys.
Yeah, he's like in
the
the meeting right now, you know, and he's just like,
and you like miss him.
Yeah, of course, because I'm like, oh, but then I'm also like, oh, he's gonna.
He's gonna come back,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. Dude. You tell me.
He's coming back, right?
Not after you found out that you poop.
Yeah.
That's his biggest pet peeve.
Yeah, you better take that huge old shit when he's not here, dude.
Are you familiar with the idea of love languages?
What's that?
What are the Lawrence is it next?
Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to Google it. But love languages are like the way that you kind of like accept love. So like one is like gift giving, one is quality time,
physical touch.
I'm gonna bring them up right now, James, if you want to kind of ask the question.
So Lawrence is like, I don't even know what mine's would be. Mine might be gift giving because I'm such a fucking generous. I love giving head.
No, that's not
gift giving is not
okay.
love language.
The 5 love languages are words of affirmation, so complimenting someone and like boosting them up
Your
with
fit
the
is
words.
so fire today.
Quality time.
Big.
Is another one. Physical
Sounds
touch is the third. Acts of service, which is not gift giving. That's like doing a favor for someone. Like if you're like, yo, Kevin, I'm doing the laundry today. I'm doing the dishes. Like that's an act of service.
Yeah.
And then the last one is receiving gifts. So we would like to know what is your love language?
And you get more than one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the way it typically works is that you would have 3 that are ranked. So you would like answer you'd fill out like a quiz or whatever. This is like we didn't come up with this, by the way.
Yeah.
This is
I'm like, damn.
This is a real
Y'all
thing.
went in on
Yo,
this.
we would not be podcasters if we were this smart. But
we talk about
guys are
clothes
really smart.
and love languages.
But you would have 3 ranked. So like this is the number 1, and the point of this is for a couple, if you understand each other's love languages, obviously that can only lead to a better relationship. Because if you were always giving your partner flowers to like apologize or something, but that person receiving gifts wasn't their love language, it might be like, yo, maybe they want a heartfelt apology. Maybe they just want to like post up and watch fucking Shrek. So what are based on words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and receiving gifts. What are your love languages?
Like,
and
what do I like?
Yeah, what do you like? And then what would you say Kevin's are?
I really, really love quality time. Like,
classic.
Like, that's kind of like I get really happy whenever it's just like me and him, like in Utah on the couch,
just chilling,
like watching TV.
Boys,
Couch
boys,
And
being
like,
boys.
you know, there's like the night that like on a Wednesday it's cool, but the night that it's really cool is when there's like a Saturday and there's parties going on.
Right.
And he's like, let's just stay home and
Prioritize
watch a movie.
The family
That makes
unit.
me really happy. 'Cause
Couch
I'm like,
activities.
yeah, I'm just like, damn. I'm like, damn, you're down to like not go to the cool thing right now,
Right.
and you
Yeah.
just want to
Cool
hang out
guy.
with me. Like that's really awesome. It makes me feel really good.
Love
Quality
that.
time is clearly
Quality
your
time.
number
Kevin, I
one.
hope you're listening.
Yeah, he's like,
Fucking take notes.
no more parties.
No more parties in LA, dude.
Yeah, I like quality time a lot. And then the first one was affirmation.
Words of affirmation. So that's like,
saying like, oh, you look cool today.
you look fucking great today, Nick.
I love
Smell
that.
good. You
That
drop
Byredo-
fucking
that Byredo
is crazy.
slapping.
I love
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a big one
Okay.
too. That gives me like a lot because I lack confidence sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Like sometimes, you
Damn,
know,
stars are just like us.
I think I'm a pretty confident person.
You seem like it. I would
But
say.
like, there's definitely times where I get insecure. But he
Yeah.
helps me a lot. You know, he's
Mhm.
always like, he's really, really good at boosting me up.
Yeah,
What do you think
building
his
you up.
are?
His is quality time too.
Right.
I think.
Nice. Oh, you
Like,
guys match. That's also
no,
fucking rare.
he
dude.
loves that, and like physical touch is big on him because like if he's really sad, like or
He likes
like,
to be hugged and held.
that
And
he's a big. I won't admit it though because I'm a big hug person.
Mhm.
Like I love getting hugged whenever I'm like mad, but I like have walls up, so it's like.
So instead, you put on 3 hoodies. and-
Yeah. I have walls
The-
up, so like I don't tell. Like I'm always
security
like, oh, I'm
blanket.
not like a physical.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a hug
Mhm.
person, but like,
But you're just a teddy bear.
but no, literally, Kevin knows it too. He's like, oh, okay. If I just
big
hug
pink
him,
teddy bear.
if I hug him right now, he'll be
Right,
fine.
right.
But I won't admit
Put
it.
my arms around him until he calms
Yeah,
down.
I'm like,
We're
ah!
fucking killing the one
the
side
spaz in the classroom, bro.
yeah. Nah,
Oh, yeah.
I like. I don't really like when people do a lot for me though. I don't like.
So an acts of service in this case wouldn't be the thing that moves the needle.
Yeah.
And that's why discussing love languages with your partner is so important.
Yeah,
because-
he knows that too.
Yeah, there you
Like
go.
he would
We're
never.
gonna send you guys the book.
Yeah,
we
please.
really
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't like wake
Doesn't
up
sound like you need it, though.
before me and be like, "Oh, I made your coffee," and I did because I have OCD. So like,
oh, you're like, I need to.
no, I need to like
Yeah.
wake up at the time I wake up. I need to walk the route I walk
Right,
to
right.
coffee.
Your routine.
If I don't do
That's
it,
your
How do you
time.
make your
need
coffee?
there's 2 ways I do it, and it
Okay.
depends on the time.
Okay. Go
the,
on.
The Keurig,
Mhm.
not very favorable right now. It's really bad for the environment.
Yep.
I'm an espresso man myself.
It's really easy though.
Oh,
You
yeah?
just put the Keurig,
Mhm.
like the
Hit the
K cup
button.
in.
Hit a button.
What's the second one?
Yo, you got to upgrade to an espresso, dog.
I do the pour over thing.
Oh, sure.
Bro,
The
my
press.
ceramic cone, I dropped it this morning and it
Oh.
broke.
Damn.
Bro.
Just the handle, so it's still functional.
Okay, cool.
But like,
L.
Yeah,
I've had
big
that
L.
one cone for like 8 years and it's like my cone. And
Damn.
every morning it's what I use. And I like go to fucking grab it to like get it off the cup because it's
Oh,
full.
Damn.
Damn.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, I'm bummed
Our
about that.
condolences.
And I fucking dropped my gua sha piece of jade yesterday and it broke in the sink.
Damn,
Oh,
bro.
so
Fucking
you
Butterfingers
use
over
a jade
here.
roller too?
The stone piece.
Yeah.
Not the roller.
the sculpting thing. or
Similar
whatever.
thing though, right?
yeah,
Okay,
pretty much.
cool.
It's not
Damn,
working.
what's up with your fucking clumsiness, dude?
I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
my fingers all fucked up.
Greasy. You're a greasy little boy.
I'm a greasy
Just
goblin.
like Nick. Greasy, filthy little goblin. Go
like a
goblin mode.
I'm looking
dude.
like one of Nick's Balenciaga socks.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so you and Kevin, you came out official on IG during the Givenchy campaign.
Mhm.
What's the relationship like with Matthew Williams?
Kevin's closer to him than I am.
Yeah?
I just met him for the first time when I was in
Oh,
Paris.
shit.
Did you guys?
It's a
Did you
hell of an
guys like?
introduction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
it
you guys
was
get
cool.
along? Were you like taking? Was he spitting fucking knowledge?
We didn't hang out for long. He
He was
Yeah.
busy, right?
he had no. The only
He had a
time we
show.
talked to him was he had an after party thing.
Oh, okay.
And we went there, and I just met him very, very briefly.
Have you been an admirer of his since his like Ben Trill days?
I love Matt Williams.
Was it like,
super inspiring? Like
yeah,
Leaks
I mean,
is
yeah.
fucking fire.
Yeah, is that
Fucking-
It's
a
really
brand you're fucking
cool.
with?
It's not for me. Like,
Right.
I don't wear a lot of it,
Mhm.
but like I think what he did like with that like buckle is insane.
Yeah.
Like, that changed culture.
I
like,
mean,
at
it
that
was-
time.
It
He's a
made a trademark
multi-hyphenate
piece.
fucking legend. I mean, all of those Ben
Like,
Trill
the
guys.
Gaga era stuff
Mhm,
too.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
he's
Yay,
crazy.
Gaga, all that shit.
was that Supreme?
Yeah.
Was there anything you like picked up in your limited time with him that you like kind of informed how you want to like something you took with you to take back to Holiday?
Mm.
Just in terms of like knowledge or fucking
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it because again, like our conversation was so brief that it wasn't even on some like there was no
Right.
like transfer of knowledge, but like the transfer of knowledge would be from like me seeing what he did.
Right.
That runway was insane.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And I was just like, you can be like, it really put like a battery in my back being like, I need to be like a creative director in 10 years. You know,
Appalachia.
like, Appalachia. That's probably like what I took away the most from like,
He's
my
like
whole-
a walking blueprint of like what anyone could be.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
if they fucking really do it.
yeah,
right.
like him and Virgil, you know,
Mm.
100% RIP.
How was your first Paris Fashion Week overall?
it was really, really
That was your
cool.
first time in Paris too, right?
Yeah,
Just generally
first,
speaking,
first
crazy.
time in Paris, first time ever at a fashion week too.
Was it just like nonstop, back to back to back to back? Like
We just
couldn't
went
even
to-
fucking find time to poop.
It was very, very fast paced, but we only went to one show. And we 'cause-
Jumanji.
yeah, and it was cool because like I felt so cool. I don't know, I felt like fucking dope. Like I was like, whoa, I'm doing some. Like I saw the Eiffel Tower and I'm like, I literally just said like, I was like, I'm from St. Louis.
Right.
And I was like looking at this Eiffel Tower and I'm like,
It's like
only
my
seen-
whole life has been building to kind of like to be here
like
right now.
it felt
I've only
like-
seen arches before. I've never seen a
Yeah,
fucking
a
tower.
tower.
Literally, the arch
Yeah.
is dope though. But I was like, bro,
Nice, dude.
It felt crazy because I was like, I was just, I don't
Like
know.
surreal.
Yeah, like bro, like it literally felt like some like crazy rock star shit.
Did you like that feeling?
I liked it. I mean, I'm not gonna get
In
lost
small
in it,
doses.
you know. And I don't think it would be like a lifestyle. I'm like, ooh, I want to do this all the time. But like to have that experience is like
Right.
So
fucking
once in a lifetime
super
for sure.
grateful that like,
Hopefully
they
not the
were
last,
down.
but
Were you guys
Yeah.
partying? Like, do you party?
Yeah.
Were you guys partying like every night?
We went out because I think the first night we got there pretty late
Mm.
and like had to do a fitting, so it was like we didn't do much and we were
Right.
like exhausted. But the next night we did, and it was super fun. We were only there for like 3 days.
How's the food?
Mm.
Really?
Damn.
Not a fan of the French food?
Wait, no, because London has not my
London
favorite
has bad
Yeah,
food.
London food.
the
was
British
my
are not
favorite.
known for their
Paris
culinary
food?
arts.
The food.
London
was
has decent
Yo, I
restaurants
tried
now.
pigeon,
Oh, like squab?
like
Pigeon.
pigeon.
How was it?
Small bird,
Yeah, small. Like it was a pigeon.
a rat of the sky.
I was
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you like it? It's gamey, right?
don't-
I had dove for the first time recently, and I think
Whoa.
they're
Dove?
similar. Yeah,
I
Are
I
you
like-
allowed to eat dove?
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
didn't
It's
know
not.
that was a
It's
thing.
not okay. So
I
dove.
think it is.
No,
a
no.
thing.
Let me explain. So it's not like the white dove that's released at a funeral, but like there are wild doves that are like, for example, this was in Texas. They're like the pigeons of Texas. And
Okay.
and there are, I think there's caps on how many you can kill, but it's basically a small gamey bird.
Whoa.
But
Yeah.
you didn't fuck with pigeon.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I just started eating meat again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was
Oh, shit.
I was vegan for 5 years
Why'd you start eating meat again?
because you
He's
know,
hungry.
yeah, I was starving.
Shit is
But
delicious.
It changed my life.
Shit is delicious.
It changed my life in a dope way.
What, veganism or eating meat?
Eating meat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like being
You need
vegan
your
was,
protein, bro.
bro, I would be so fucking cranky all the time. Like I was a grumpy person and like always tired. Like, and then one day I think Kevin was doing the keto diet,
Mm.
and I saw him do that, and I was like, that looks fucking dope.
What was
Just
the
like-
first
it's
meal?
like-
Like your first day out meat like
I
meal?
had
Was it a steak or
it was
burger?
chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, it
You
was-
got to work up to
What
red
kind
meat.
of chicken?
It was like baked chicken.
Oh, like you made it. Was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Popeyes
yeah.
or
No, it was
Popeye
baked.
chicken sandwich.
I wanted to do Chick-fil-A, but I was like, I should probably like, get some like,
right.
Yeah.
You got to fucking, you gotta work your
like,
way
get-
into it.
Give me something with a little like sauce on it. You know, it was good.
Are you and Kevin big cooks at home or do you say Uber Eats every day?
We're not big. We're not really home that much in LA because like we wake up, we go to the gym, and then we usually go to like Takaya or like Erewhon
Okay.
and just like grab something and then take
Spend
it to the
$80 on water.
office.
Yeah.
I know, bro.
So you guys are just fucking stereotypes then.
The
Going to
fucking-
Erewhon, getting the
literally,
buffalo
dyed hair.
cauliflower.
Terrible buffalo
Lab-
cauliflower.
Dyed hair, Jeep, Labradoodle, Erewhon, gay.
Yeah.
We're LA, baby.
Yeah.
Like that's
Fucking
us.
the kings of West Hollywood,
Yeah,
bro.
literally.
Why do guys in LA dress so fucking terribly then?
Yeah.
Oh,
Since you must have the answers, right?
yeah. I don't know.
Do you agree with that statement?
Because in like West Hollywood,
Well,
Yeah,
I
or
mean,
just LA.
sure.
West
Well,
Hollywood is like the fucking, YSL boots with like the terrible jeans.
brunch
the,
Terrible.
hat, scoop
terrible.
tees.
I think that there's
the
so
Scott
much.
Disick tees.
Yeah.
I think that there's. I think the reason people dress very badly in LA sometimes is because there's so much like there's so much influence.
bad influence.
Bad influence,
Mhm.
good influence, but it's like if you're not confident in how you dress, you're just taking it all in and trying to.
Oh,
please,
so
like, a
no one's doing their
stereotype.
own thing.
Yeah,
They're all
you
just trying to
know?
reflect something they saw earlier.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's like there's so much going on and people like want to impress and like the clubs have the weird rules where it's like no hoodies in here. And
Right,
it's like,
right,
Why
right.
can't I wear a fucking hoodie in here? Like
Sure.
every
Racism, that's
fashion
why.
brand- yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, like literally. It's
Yeah.
crazy. But it's weird that it happens in LA. Like I'm like, why are y'all still like instituting this? Like
Yeah.
why are you guys but you guys let some people in with hoodies and some not. It's a dumb rule. And I think
Absolutely
there's
dumb
way
rule.
too much influence going on where people are like not sure of themselves and just trying to fit whatever's popping in LA.
Do you think it's getting better at all or no?
I think like it can, but there's also so many fucking people that do different things.
Right.
So it's like everyone's also like trying to put themselves on so much out there.
We like come off, I think, as big LA haters on the show because it does come up whenever we have someone in town. But like, I think there's no denying that, like, just walking around in New York, the average fit is better.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
Yes. We talk about that all day. Everyone here dresses so good.
Thank you.
Are you
Everyone.
We do. That's us. We did that.
Yeah.
Good job,
You're
guys.
welcome.
Thanks, man.
Are you feeling inspired from like
Yeah.
your time in New York?
Yeah, my favorite thing to do is I just walk around and I have headphones on and I'll do like voice recordings and just like talk about what I see.
Oh shit,
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
no.
called having a podcast.
a podcast for one.
No, literally. I just like I'll see a colorway or I'll be like,
Right.
oh, like I'll just say like orange, blue.
You're doing research and
Like,
development, bro.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Like the New York style is, bro.
The streets is your lab.
Fucking
Honestly,
facts,
it's fucking
baby.
dope.
The streets are a runway.
Well, look, LA does have its anomalies, right?
Mhm.
The exceptions to the rule. One of those guys is Shia LaBeouf. What was it like designing merch for Shia LaBeouf's Slauson Rec Center?
Yeah.
Was he hard to work with?
No, I love him.
He's cool, dude.
Yeah.
Was it easy? Was he just like
Wow.
he talk about a guy who's fucking
Yeah.
stoked, right?
Besides
Like,
getting canceled, he's
Yeah.
tight as fuck.
I mean, it's tough. It's a tough subject to talk about.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But it's like honestly, it's like
Your experience with him was nothing but
yeah, that's all we want to talk
nothing
about.
but positive. You know, like that's someone. I mean, he's helped. He's like a close friend. Like we love
Did you guys
him.
talk about fits?
We talk about everything. We were gonna do a shoe together.
Oh shit,
A shoe or a
Yeah.
shoot?
A shoe.
a
Wow.
shoe.
A shoe.
Interesting.
Like the Croc collab was me, Shia, and Crocs.
3-way collab.
It was
He might
crazy.
be the guy, well,
3-headed monster.
Kevin, but also it might be Shia that we ask you to pull.
I mean, so Shia and Kevin had this thing we did called Friday Therapy.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys like heard about it, but it was just
No.
like sessions we would have in LA, and everyone would come over to our house and sit in our kitchen. It was like 30 people,
Wow.
and we had therapy sessions,
Group therapy.
group therapy.
Was there a therapist in the building, or
Yeah,
just
No,
like
it was just us.
just the homies,
It was just Shia and Kevin leading it.
just like opening up about like whatever?
I would sit. My name's Nick, and this week I had to deal with this. I talked to my dad. I did this. And it was like real shit. You
Yeah.
know, it was dope. It was like what? It was years ago, but it was like it was an
It
opening.
was productive.
Yeah, bro. Like people are crying. Like
Shit.
new people are coming in. Like random people are just in our kitchen, like talking, opening up, like relating.
Right.
It was like
That's
it
fucking
was
real
deep,
shit, dude.
bro. It helped. It helped me a lot, and it was like it was really, really special. And so it was like the close. That was like all after that. You know? It was like-
secondary to the
That's just a
emotion.
byproduct.
we
of,
literally
like-
were at the
yeah.
studio one night, and I'm like working in Photoshop, and I'm just like designing. And he walks by, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, making clothes." And he's like, "You need to make my stuff." "No, you're making my stuff right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Where's HK at? Huh?"
I like your
Where's he
impression is like
Pretty
John
fucking good.
Wayne. No, it's
Yeah.
like sounds like John.
No, it sounds like Shia
Does
LaBeouf.
he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out
It does.
HK, by the way.
Shout out HK. That's
Yeah.
also
We
the
can't
goat.
cancel.
We'd be remiss not to mention HK.
HK is the goat.
Well, if people have you, if Shia has his eye on you as an up and coming designer, who are some up and coming designers that you yourself got your eye on right now?
Honestly, everyone that works for Holiday is like my up and coming.
Do they all have their own shit?
Yeah.
I mean, Jackson has his own brand.
Shout out the
and
brands.
Total Work, you know, and then Mason, who runs the skate team on Holiday, has his brand Tonight, and it's just like
Total Work tonight.
I want the
Damn.
people that like
These are
tap
hard.
in.
These are hard brands to Google.
yeah, no, I just
SEO's got to be
tap
tough.
in.
I want the guys on Holiday to have like their own holiday.
Sure.
Do you want Holiday to kind of be like an incubator or like a springboard for like all these kids to come in,
Yeah.
learn the craft, learn the industry, get some fucking experience under the belt, and then go off and do their own holiday?
Yeah, literally. I want like I would not be bummed if like we can take Jackson for example. Like if like he's head graphic designer, but if he gets like approached from like Balenciaga or someone
Right.
crazy,
Gets poached.
yeah, I'm gonna be like, bro, go do that. Like, what do you like? Please,
Hey,
just
Jackson,
help
you
me.
The
ever
whole
done-
squad
Jackson-
getting poached like a chicken.
Jackson, you ever done podcast merch?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who has it?
Sorry to work on the Joe Rogan experience. The whole BH Brockhampton collective, I believe that it is
No more.
no
Done.
more, right?
Yeah, Dunzo.
So when you look back on the whole Brockhampton era, what do you hope that you're remembered for when it comes to like what you contributed to that movement?
The legend.
Yeah, I don't know because it's like I don't think I'd even want to make it about me. You know, I don't even.
Well, we're asking, so it's not like.
No, I know, but it's like honestly, because it's like I think that like what BH is and like what it was is like such a important thing for culture that like
Right.
when you look back on it like 5 years from now, you're gonna be like people will be like, whoa, wait, I didn't even realize that that's why that we have this,
Right.
or we have that. So it's like it's such a bigger thing than like anything I did.
So besides then like a platform or a springboard or whatever, where like, you have your own brand and obviously your boyfriend, all this, what did Brockhampton mean to you as like a fan of BH? Like,
oh, it was just like open influence, and like being cool with the idea of being yourself. That's like what BH is like all about, It's like, oh, like you can do this, you can be creative. You don't have to be from like any certain world. You can just like
you could do you, and you can be
literally
successful. You can have a positive impact.
Yeah, you don't need anyone. You just need like your core people to be like, oh, like I
just
trust
need
in your idea.
300 other guys.
Yeah. You just need an army of men. Like, what do you mean?
All dressed, all blue face.
All blue. Yeah, you just have to bring out the paint.
Well, the fans of Brockhampton I think, we're very well known for being like one of the most enthusiastic fan bases out there. What was your weirdest fan interaction or one that really stuck out to you?
The weirdest one I ever experienced was I was walking in the street, and I felt bad about this, honestly, but I'm walking in the street and this kid is driving, and I hear like, yo, Nick. I like look over and he's like waving, and I'm like looking, I'm like, wait, this kid's driving. Like, you need to be paying attention. He's like, Nick, not paying attention. His hands off the wheel.
Fuck.
No,
dude.
And he crashed.
Oh my God.
Bro, no.
Yo, don't stand and drive.
No, I was just like, I watched the whole thing. He slams into the back of a car.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, no fucking way.
Did he rush to the accident?
No, I stood there, and then he gets out the car, sprints out the car. I think he's about to like leave, and he just runs over to me and takes a selfie.
Oh my
And I'm
God.
like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Get your priorities straight.
yeah, I'm like,
He's like, nah, it's good. I don't have health care.
no, literally,
Yeah,
like the
for
kid was
real.
just like, nah, I'm like, it's like so crazy meeting you. I'm like, bro, you just,
Bro, I can see your
crashed.
bones sticking
Yeah,
out of
I'm
your
like-
leg.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You have you're clearly concussed.
I was like fully speechless.
That's
amazing.
absolutely insane.
It was-
We're gonna clip this out.
It was really wild. I was just like, what the fuck?
Do you still get recognized often?
Not really.
Really?
No,
More so in LA than New York, or
I think more in New York.
oh really?
Because I walk around here a lot.
There
Like
you go.
LA.
Oh right, you're in your whip,
You're in a car all the time,
Yeah.
and it's like,
or you're witnessing a car accident.
yeah.
But also, when you're in New York, you're in like Soho, which I gotta imagine like you got.
Yeah.
I really don't get recognized that much. Like it's not even.
I got recognized waiting outside the hotel. No big deal. Shout
There
out
you go.
Harry from Bristol.
There you go.
My
There you
fucking
go.
mates, man.
Yeah,
One of
y'all
the
the
bruvs,
celebrities out
man.
here. Like I move very normal. Like I don't think I never really get stopped that much.
Does
For like
when you're with
selfies.
Kevin and you obviously have to move differently because of his caliber of like fame, like is that weird for you, or is that almost like fascinating to be a part of? Like
it was like weird at first, but now like I'm like,
it comes with the territory.
yeah,
I
like
guess,
I get it now. Like we
Yeah.
walk in, like I also being
Occupational
from
hazard.
St. Louis, I'm super paranoid, so I'm always looking. So like
Right.
I know when a kid's gonna come up on him and be like, "Yo, let me get a photo,"
Mhm.
or like just like want to talk. Like I usually like pinch him or like tap him or like something to let him
Right,
know.
right.
Like
Is there one
Keep your
part
hand on
of
swivel, buddy.
literally,
Is there one part of like fame that you have yet to get used to?
I don't think I've like I don't know because I don't feel like I'm like at like a level of fame.
But when you're with like Kevin and
Oh,
he
like
has to
have
deal
I
with-
like I don't know. I'm pretty used to it because
Yeah?
it's like being and like going on tours
Right.
and like doing
You've
like
seen
that.
it happen for
I've
years
seen a
now.
lot, so it's like nothing really.
You don't get phased like that.
No, the only I get it like I think I have like a resting bitch face sometimes. Like people always think I'm mad,
Right.
but I'm just like
RBF, baby.
I really just am always thinking about shit, and I'm always just like,
You're in another spot.
yeah. So like sometimes kids will like see me and then like post on Twitter about how like I went up to say
Oh.
hey and he looked so mean, and I'm like no, like I just have 100 things going on.
Right,
I didn't
right,
mean
right.
anything.
Cut me
That's
some
kinda-
fucking slack, man.
That's a weird thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't like whenever we're eating. I hate the restaurant one.
and then like people, where you're just trying to have a meal.
Yeah.
Having
I'm really
conversation.
insecure about eating in front of people.
Really?
I hate doing that. Like if I
Was that something you had to get over when you were first like getting
I'm
to
not
know
over
Kevin?
it.
Or no?
No. I have
Are
to
there
like,
certain things you won't eat in front of other people, like spaghetti or something?
Oh
or?
yeah, I'm not eating gross, like heavy, like messy foods in front of people unless I'm really comfortable with them.
Sure,
like,
sure.
Like our first time meeting, I'm not gonna.
Like if we all went out to lunch, like
No,
you would,
after now, I'd be like,
Yeah, our
Okay,
second
right,
time we're
right.
gonna go to Finelli's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
across the
Love
corner,
Finelli's.
right?
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking get the we're gonna
I-
get in the back room though, so no one sees you,
I'm
and we're
gonna
gonna
eat
get
spaghetti with my hands.
we'll have a food fight.
yeah.
you're like, this is not how you eat spaghetti. I've been self-conscious
Yeah.
because I've been using my hands like
Mamma mia,
like a baby.
like a baby.
Nick Holiday. I gotta ask you this: as a designer of clothing, and as such a fan, such a John's enthusiast,
Mhm.
as we call
Yeah.
ourselves, the four of us sitting at this table,
Mhm.
what is the one piece of clothing you wear the most?
These boots.
Yeah?
These
Yeah.
boots.
Before the boots came into your possession. Is it,
I get so the way I wear clothes, I'm just like, if I'm into it, I'm wearing it like every single day.
The same when it comes to a
Same
fit or
fit.
when it comes to one thing?
Same fit. Like,
so like
I'm-
you'll be a uniform guy for like a month.
yeah. Well, I do like 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks max is like my. After 2 weeks, I'm usually
Then
like.
you want to
Then you
switch
want
up.
to switch.
Then I
You're
start
bored.
like bitching at the office. I'm like, I've been wearing the same jacket for 2 weeks. But like 5 days prior, I'm like, I'm wearing the same jacket.
Right.
Like this is the 9th day in a row. This is awesome. But some reason at 2 week, I'm always like, this sucks.
Here's a gauche question amongst many gauche questions. How much free shit do you get because of your proximity to BH or Kevin, or do people like are people like knocking down your door to like make sure that you're wearing stuff? So like, you know, I don't know, makes it to IG or things like that. Or
I wish I got more.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I don't.
well,
get it,
we
no.
always say the free shit is never the best shit.
I don't really get that much
Really?
free shit. No. I
Do you
don't.
do you flow? I guess with Holiday, you're flowing like Gunner and the homies, right?
Yeah,
but that's more of like for the love of the game, not like, oh, like, you know, Gunner's gonna move the needle
Yeah,
and sell
no. Like
goodies.
I give clothes like to friends, and I'm like, I like, again, like I like when my friends are like, oh, I actually want this and I want
Right.
to wear it.
You don't got flow, you got family.
Yeah, literally, like the seating list, like I know
Right.
everyone
Right.
on it. There's no one I've ever sent clothes to that I'm like, unless I'm a huge fan and just like want to be like, this is an honor to give you
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Speaking of seed, by which I mean cum, let's
Nice
talk.
transition, God.
Let's talk. Dads.
A little sucking and fucking for the kids at home.
Meats and cheeks, baby. Every relationship has a hall pass list. Who is on your hall pass list?
Like for Kevin.
Like if you were like, yo, Kevin, if I run up on XYZ, I'm allowed
Sorry,
to
doggy.
I'm allowed to suck and fuck and
Yeah.
and I get a hall pass. I get
And
the
this
green
might be
one.
hypothetical. but
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
not
curious.
you're not actually
Unless there really is one.
You know, I really don't think there is one.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I even want that.
what's the most romantic gesture you would say you've ever done for Kevin?
What did I do? I think I go really. Oh, his birthday.
Yeah.
I went really, really hard. on
Pulled
his
out all the
birthday.
stops.
Yeah, I just like.
You went hard like you took mad like Viagra,
yeah, I
like,
took
when
like
you-
dick
5
pills?
Viagra's. It was
all those
insane.
gas station pills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the best.
Horny goat weed.
Yeah, I
That
was
was
on
the
my
most-
rhino mode.
I was like, look in the trash. There's a horny goat thing. I'm like, guess where it is? Stomach.
Oh, I just knocked all the Celsius off the table with my giant raging
yeah,
boner.
Yeah. It just broke through the desk.
Yeah, what did you do on the birthday?
What did I do?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my accountant actually after his birthday banned my Amex card. 'Cause he was like,
You went that hard?
no,
God
I went
damn.
that hard. Like, okay, I
A man
rinsed-
after my own heart.
You have a history of getting
It
shit
was all a
declined.
surprise for him. It was all a surprise.
Okay.
And I got him a bunch of gifts, and like I got him this the Chronic, like
Mhm.
Dr. Dre, signed by Dre.
Wow.
With
Fire.
a personal message.
How'd
What?
you get that?
And then I got
Is that his favorite record of all time?
Yeah. And
How'd you
then-
get to Dre?
Chronic or Chronic 2001?
Chronic?
The Chronic.
So like
The OG,
and
the
it's
OG.
framed.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Sick.
I got like a video of him saying like "Happy Birthday,"
Like a
Ian.
cameo from Dre?
Yeah, but it wasn't cameo.
Right, right,
It was
'cause
a video.
How'd you get
Dr.
to
Dre
Dre?
is not a
Did you
cameo.
have a mutual or did you have
Yeah,
to
we
like
have
work
we
to
have a mutual.
okay.
And then
Sick.
so I get him that, and then there was this there's this old Odd Future shirt he always wanted that he could never find.
Like a piece of merch.
Yeah, it was I don't know, were you guys into Odd Future?
No, we were too
Not really.
old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's
like
this
Tyler.
shirt. There's a shirt Earl
I love
wore
School.
that was a button up and it had clouds all over it,
Okay.
and like it was one of the hardest like pieces to find, and I
Did you, like,
found it.
How
and I
did
got it?
where did you find it?
Grailed.
Grailed.
Yep. And I was just like, okay, I got that, got him that. And then
Damn, so music.
So it's like the
clothing,
dream goodie
clothing.
bag.
Yeah. And then, what else? There might have been another gift, but okay. So give him the gifts, and he thought that was his whole day. And then like I had all of like his
He
friends
thought-
come over, and he was like, what is everyone doing? I was like, all right, let's go. And then I rented a Sprinter van
Ooh.
and had security.
Fuck yeah.
And it was like a party bus. So like
Nice.
we're all on the bus. He doesn't know where we're going, and it's loaded with Chick-fil-A. And like there's Chick-fil-A inside, and it was like dope. And he's like, oh, we're just gonna drive around the bus. And then it took us
I'm
to a
happy to
yacht.
hear that you also
Took us to
finally
a
had
yacht?
Chick-fil-A.
A yacht. We went to a yacht, and then like rode around on a boat all day. And it was really like fun because neither of us had been on a boat like that in our
Okay.
lives.
And it's just all your friends and
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A and
just like drinking and just like
Playing
Damn,
Dre,
like
playing Chronic.
literally like graduations playing when we're walking on the boat.
Woo!
It was a fucking vibe.
That sounds
And like by
it,
the
bro.
end of the boat ride, we're playing Blonde, so it was like,
Damn.
It was just like it
Well,
was beautiful. And then after
please
that,
invite us next year.
after that, he thinks it's done. And then I rented out the back room at Nobu
Ooh,
and had it private.
You
And then
pull up in the yacht to the fucking
pulled up in the
Malibu.
fucking
Like La
party
Marina?
bus.
Yeah.
Pulled up in the party bus with the security, and it was crazy. We get there and like we get in the back, and like I had my assistant set up like all the video store clothes. So like then I invited like more people to that.
sure.
And so on every seat there was video store clothes for everyone that came, and it was like candle lit and all of his favorite food, and I had him make us like a 1-of-1 drink. And so it was at Nobu, and then after that we rented out this place called Shore Bar.
Yeah.
And so then
Right
we
next door.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
then we invited everyone more there. And then it was like this.
If clothing doesn't work out, you have a future in party planning.
Well, you know,
my G.
he did it to
Goddamn.
me first.
Yeah, what was
Oh.
the most romantic thing he did for you?
So
was
that's
it a
that's why
birthday?
I went so hard, because our birthday.
He set a good example.
Are you guys just constantly one-upping each other
Yeah,
until you die
yeah.
and then just
No.
die broke?
Our,
That's the name of your new brand.
that's
Die
our-
broke.
Die broke. Wow, good idea.
Full vote.
That's why I
Our
wanna appeal
birthdays
to-
are exactly a month apart. So
Okay.
mine's June
Oh.
16th. His is July 16th.
Got it.
He's a
And-
Cancer,
Yes, and I'm Gemini.
and you're a Gemini.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. I don't know how that stuff works.
He's like-
Sure.
He's
We'll
like,
take-
it doesn't work.
We'll take your word for it, bro.
Nah, but he went crazy on mine. He like took me. It was all surprise, like actually surprise. I think he kind of knew what we were doing on
Mhm.
his birthday, because I think like some of the friends like did a little.
Some shit leaked.
Some intel.
There was
Damn,
a,
bro.
there was a, there was a
TMZ
mole.
leaked
There
it.
was a
Fuck.
mole.
I smell a rat.
He also doesn't like
Cheese
surprises
eating rat.
as much as I do.
I hate
He doesn't like
He
surprises.
doesn't like them.
Do you like?
Damn.
And you do like
I
surprises.
love-
So how did he
love-
surprise you?
So he told me, he was like, we went shopping all day, and like he rented a car, and we had security, and it was dope. And like we like went and got lunch with like one of like his managers, and it was both his managers, and it was really dope and like really nice. And then we got back home, and he's like, "Hey, do you like want to go to dinner with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Like I thought it was just a calm day, which
Right,
is like
right.
that's my favorite shit.
Yeah.
Is calm days. And so he's like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "All right, I'm a DJ before we leave." And so like I'm DJing, and then he's like, "We should probably go." I'm like, "Oh, are we like gonna be late?" And he's like,
There's a reservation.
"He's like, no, you're fine, you're fine." And like I keep DJing for like another hour. He's like, "Okay, we really need to go." And I'm like, "Oh, all right, cool, let's go." And like took me to Nice Guy, and he rented out all of Nice Guy,
Wow.
like the entire building, and all of my friends have been waiting there for like 2 hours.
yeah. Well, you were just fucking
While I'm
fiddling on
DJing,
the,
like,
the
I'm
ones
like-
and twos at the crib.
Literally, like I'm just DJing, and like it was a full like I was expecting to walk
Yeah.
into like a normal dinner, like
Right.
people just eating, and like we would have like our table, like just a little
Mm-hmm.
place to eat, and it was like
Little did you
all
know,
of my
everybody.
like
Damn.
all of my friends from like the different pockets and different people I work with, and like everyone in there was like balloons, like all the workers were wearing custom holiday shirts. There was like
Oh,
holiday
sick.
food. There was a holiday drink.
Holiday season.
Yeah, Romel
dude.
was DJing.
Wow.
HK was emceeing.
Sick.
And it was just like the whole night was just like only positivity. Like
I love
everyone
that.
just had so much fun at this fucking party. And it was just insane.
As a surprise birthday party survivor myself, I'm happy that, that you're still kicking, buddy.
There's a photo of me.
I hate that shit.
There's a photo of me like the moment I walk in, my face, I'm just like,
You're like having a panic attack.
bro, I was like so shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, everyone's like
What do I do with my
just like
hands?
staring, and I'm
Yeah.
like, who do I say hi to?
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
like,
talk about overwhelming. I mean, shit,
I
dude.
immediately went to the corner.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not kidding. I walked
To
through it. I
cry.
said hey. I was like said hey to like one of my friends and like gave him a hug, and then like I just got really overwhelmed, and just like beelined it to the DJ booth and just kind of like sat for a second. I was like, whoa.
Well, from
And
the
then
from
I got drunk, and I'm like, woo.
Yeah, that it was sick.
that helps. From the corner of the nice guy to the throwing fits business corner,
Mm-hmm.
it is time to talk about the color that makes the world go round. Green, baby. You have a history of having credit cards declined
Yeah.
or shut down by your accountant.
Yep.
So I'm curious to know what the answer to this question is, which is how much money do you make?
Yeah,
I don't know.
you don't know.
I genuinely do not know, and I try my hardest to not know.
What?
I do not.
You don't want to know.
I do not want to know. I do not know how much money is in my account. I do not know how much money is in Holiday account.
What product drop of holidays made the most money?
The NYLA house.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Was that on a pre-order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was just like
So
the
it was
sky's the
limitless.
fucking limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
And what do
Bradley
you-
Cooper, that shit was limitless.
Yeah. that was-
Besides reinvesting in your own brand, and besides throwing crazy fucking day long surprise birthday parties for your mans, and besides clothes, let's
Mhm.
say,
Yeah.
what do you typically like to spend your money on?
I honestly love buying clothes. That's like
Yeah?
one of my big.
That's
I-
really
That's
it?
the big expenditure.
yeah, clothes are like the thing like that. Number one is always I'm always buying like something. and then like it just goes in my archive.
Do you think you have like a shopping problem, an addiction?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. I've gotten better at it. Though.
Yeah.
But like I actually. every day was
what are we
buying
talking about? Like at your worst?
Like
At your
buying
rock
shit you
bottom?
didn't even like.
Like when I went broke, it was every single day I had to buy something.
Wow.
And I would go into like Balenciaga round 2, and those were my 2 spots, and I would
Right.
just be like, okay,
Yeah,
like,
that's
let me
a
get
real
this old
problem.
Supreme
Yeah,
one.
let me get this rack.
Yeah. And
Let me
like,
get this half of the store.
literally, I should have.
Damn.
I was just
Your
buying.
taste is too good to be buying a John per day.
I
bro.
was
Yeah.
buying clothes every single day, and it got bad.
3 Johns a day for 5 summers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you know about that? Nah, yeah, I love buying clothes. That's probably my number one. And then I really like having like random stuff like Legos.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, like Legos are
You're
really,
a big kid, like
yeah,
you said.
literally. I'm not like a bit. I like candy. You know, candy's cool.
Got a sweet tooth.
What candy you fucking with
I
right now?
only like the keto candy.
What's that?
the keto candy?
It's just like there's
Some
only
sounds
3,
like
there's
some
only,
LA shit.
Yeah,
It's
there's
made
only
of
3
cheese.
grams.
Ain't
3 grams
Haribo.
of sugar. There's
Oh,
only,
okay.
So it's like super not
Are they
bad.
good?
I mean, I like.
Is it like bitter? Is it
Yeah.
like Swedish
Yes.
shit? Like
yeah, it's kind of like they got peach rings and they
Okay.
taste really, really good.
Damn. All right.
I don't know.
I
I
might
think
need to tap into some. I have a little bit of
Amazon
both.
movies. I buy a lot of movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Amazon guy. I'm a big Amazon guy actually.
just in terms of buying product or in terms of Amazon Prime Video?
Both. Like I like
Everything.
Like cases of Celsius.
Sure.
I like
Mm.
airsoft guns.
What's been your favorite? What have
I'm not
been
kidding.
Yeah, I mean, I
what have
believe
been
you.
your top movies recently that you've seen?
Yeah.
Shrek.
Yeah. Not today.
All time.
Yeah, what do
I
you-
love the Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah.
No Way
Oh, that
Home.
movie was fucking dope.
Yeah.
I
Did you
like-
see the new? Did you see the Batman yet?
No.
No.
And that's what I'm really excited for. And then Jackass was awesome.
Right. Jackass Forever. Of course.
I watched the Warhol documentary.
Oh yeah, the Netflix shit.
So good.
Yeah, it's good.
So cool.
That's like a limited series, right? It's
Yeah,
like
I
a
think
bunch of
so.
episodes.
And then
yeah.
Genius was awesome. I
Mhm.
don't know if you guys watched that, but I
Watch 2 of the 3 episodes.
Yeah, I told them I was like, episode 3 was a bit,
Yeah.
let's just say, depressing.
Yeah, very
So, yeah, that would be my professional recommendation for anyone at home trying to get into Genius. Maybe leave the 3rd.
Yeah.
Leave that one.
Yeah, do it do it
Yeah.
when you're ready. You know?
Yeah.
Well, Nick, you are
Never meet your
obviously
heroes, kids.
fucking killing it.
Unless your hero's Nick Holiday, obviously.
you've been killing it, Nick. You are, I think once you're smoking in a room in the Mercer, like
Yeah.
that's when you know you've made
I
it.
think you're doing pretty well.
That being said, before we get out of here, before
Yeah.
we get into the afters, Lawrence and I, we want to offer up some constructive criticism that we think
Please.
could help you if you choose to impart this wisdom upon yourself.
Yeah.
You could take it to the next level, bro. All right. So first piece of constructive criticism:
Please.
we're on our fucking big guest shit all year.
Mhm.
We got you last week or 2 weeks ago. We had Ass Pizza, we had Mr. Mort. We got other big names in the fucking hopper. Can you help us book a little artist named Kevin Abstract?
Yeah, I know. I've heard of
You know him?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I
Yeah?
know him.
Do you think
You can hit a
will-
guy?
Yeah, I know.
Will he
I know a
listen-
guy.
Will he listen to this episode?
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, Kevin,
No.
what's up, dog? Nick, shut the fuck up.
We have Nick hostage if you do not come and do the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna send.
We're hanging him off the balcony.
I
Like,
should need a couple more magazines so I can cut out some letters. You know what I'm saying?
riddle me this.
Yeah, right, dude. Nick, have you thought about potentially returning to your roots and really rediscovering the hustle, the grind, your creative passions
Mindset.
by, I don't know, let's say working a merch booth for a podcast whenever they decide to go on tour? I think that
Oh.
might be good for you. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hit the reset
by the way,
button.
not designing the merch, but just really
Oh,
working
so I don't
in
I
the
don't
trenches.
get to design it. I just
Yeah.
I don't get to design it.
Every artist should hit the reset button once in a
Okay.
while.
Yeah.
You know, like
We just
It's
hit
like
the
some
reset button.
undercover boss shit, you know?
no,
Okay.
bro. It's remembering about it's staying broke, keeping that hungry mindset.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
Nick Holiday never broke again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the merch booth.
All right, well,
when's the last time you
Just
slang
email
merch?
me. Email me.
Oh, yeah.
Email me about the merch
okay,
booth.
okay, all right, okay. I see what you did there. When is the last time you manned the BH merch booth? Excuse me.
Last time I did that was
Obama administration.
yeah. I don't know. I think it was
Steve Jobs is still alive.
bro. I don't know what tour. Probably like 28, 17.
Is that
I don't know.
was that the first gig before art direction and merch and styling? Was it just like in the trenches?
Yeah. For sure? Because that was like my role.
Yeah.
That's how
And
I
you
got.
knew your role.
Yeah, no, I did. I flew.
Shut your mouth and know your role.
No, literally.
And sell some goddamn t-shirts.
That was literally my job because that's how I met Kevin.
I know. I did my research for it, and
Yeah.
Lawrence did not open the links that I sent him. Clearly,
Oh, shut the fuck
No,
up.
but it's crazy because I flew all the way to London
just to be a
run
part
the
of
merch
it.
booth.
Damn.
Wow.
And I like spent my own money. Like,
Right.
I had nothing.
You
That
just
was
wanted
you
to,
shooting your shot.
you just need to be
believed in
near
it.
excellence. You need to be a part of excellence.
I just saw like
Proximity to greatness.
he was opening up for the neighborhood on like a UK tour, and his slot was like 20 minutes long, maybe, and it was like super small. But like I was just like so into the vision, and I'm
Right.
like, I just want to
You
be
knew.
a part of this.
Right.
Like, I want to.
However I can.
Yeah, like I'll pay for my own shit.
Did you ever think that you would end up here on this podcast?
No, I never thought I'd make it out of St. Louis.
Damn.
I did not think it. I thought I
The
was gonna be
Midwest
there.
mid, so the kid went west.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a bar.
Boom. Damn. On
Nick,
that note.
thank you for coming on to the only
Thank
podcast
you, Nick.
that matters. Where can the kids follow you?
Oh, yeah. What do you want to plug and where can kids follow you? The floor is yours.
Instagram.
What is your handle?
Oh, Nick's Holiday.
Not Twitter.
I don't have Twitter.
Okay.
Really?
Just Nick's Holiday.
The
Kevin is a big tweeter.
Yeah, he's.
I do like that about him.
What's we
Twitter.
can just tag Kevin in the tweet. What's the holiday brand Instagram?
Holiday.brand.
Holiday.brand.
And do you have anything coming up?
Yeah.
Spring, summer that you want to maybe allude to
Yeah.
or fucking get the kids excited
Is
about?
the next drop locked and loaded?
There will no.
Okay.
We're doing this thing called Remix, and Remix is a remix of my last collection called Reset. So
Okay.
it's Reset Remix.
Nice, dude.
And so I'm like putting.
Sounds
that,
like a Sprite flavor.
Nah, wow. Honestly, we should make a drink. That's a great idea.
You should make a drink.
Wait,
McDonald's
You should collab
Sprite.
with Celsius.
It's whoa, my god. Wait, so
Think big.
what we're doing is like imagine like taking a collection and putting it on shuffle. So it's like we're taking like the graphics from hats and putting them on cargos.
Got it.
And like,
Cool.
So we're
That's
just
cool.
doing that, and that comes out in like what 2 weeks, I think.
Hopefully coinciding with the drop of this fucking banger.
Absolutely.
And then if it doesn't, there's another collection after called Meltdown.
Okay.
And that's
like
Oh, shit.
inspired by your hair and your pubes.
exactly.
Chef, hit that motherfucking outro music.
With my perceptions and a mix down 20 miles through the sticks, through the cloudy town of Bellevue, population 96.